Holy massive. It's a bad man sound. State on decision. Mr. Function come off and teach them all a lesson. Me say when we fire drum and bass, how we mash up the place, how we turn.
And we're back. Welcome to the Pouring Rain Podcast. I'm Bert.
I am Kinshaba.
Scott Balls.
And boy, what a week we've had in the news.
Fuck them all.
Yeah.
So FEMA's bankrupt from separate piggy bank accounts.
Bro.
The money's separate from FEMA.
I just don't get it. I mean, that's the funniest excuse ever.
They hate us.
It really is the funniest excuse I've ever heard. That's separate money from FEMA. That's separate money that we had put aside just for these immigrants.
Yeah.
Just for them. That was for them.
1.4 billion.
Yeah. That was not for helping people who fucking have been devastated by a hurricane.
Like it's fuck Americans.
You know there's another one?
like what?
What?
There's another one in the Gulf right now heading towards Florida.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm like, dude, that's 3?
3 back to back.
Now I'm starting to believe the fucking weird fucking seeding shit.
Harp.
Starting to believe it.
Are you confident in the Jewish space lasers? Now?
I am, dude.
The, weather, the Jewish weather program.
Yeah.
Bro.
Jewish weather program.
Or
Speaking of Jewish space
could
lasers.
just be fucking climate change. It's obvious, dude. Like, they're still.
Is it true?
Yeah, that's the thing. She's like, I don't believe in it. Believe? Like, is that fucking? Like, you don't believe?
It's not
in
Santa
climate
Claus, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I
fucking.
don't believe in that.
I don't believe in climate change. What?
No, but speaking of Jewish
mind.
space lasers, I thought I saw something really funny
Speaking of Jewish space.
Good.
on the Atlantic City Expressway coming to your house just now. There's a huge billboard that says Hamas release the hostages.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I said.
I don't think they're going to see this.
I sent you. You don't have to be a Jew to protect the Jews or whatever, right? And then the other one was, I thought college was to lose your virginity, not your
yeah.
mind. Like
your
what
mind.
the fuck?
Bro, where are they?
Yeah.
I want to know who these rich people
Who's
are.
paying? Yeah, who's paying for?
They're expensive.
And
Fuck.
But who's gonna see the billboard that can actually do something? That's what I'm saying. It's so dumb. It's a
what I'm
waste
saying.
of fucking funds.
It's a total waste of money. Hamas released. Hamas isn't coming up the expressway, dude. They're not going to Philly.
they just
Even if
they just got out of Tropicana. They're like, you know what? We should do something
Maybe we
about
should.
it.
Now I'm gonna do
It's
it.
been long enough. Now I see this billboard.
Maybe it is time.
Because you don't use the expressway, right? You use the parkway usually to get to work, to and from work.
No, yeah, Parkway, and then I hit Route 30. But
Okay, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that shit on the expressway. When I saw it, I'm like, what the fuck? All 3 of those billboards. I'm like, what?
the religious shit, like the religious stuff
even
on
if they
the
did see it, it doesn't even matter.
the religious billboards always crack me up.
Yeah, the abortion ones and
Like,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're not
I know,
cheating.
right?
What are you doing,
Yeah.
dude? You'd be so much better off using this money to help people. Like
Yeah, actually go
help
do
people.
something. with it.
well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you're not changing anyone. You're not changing anione's mind.
No, why
about
don't you use
abortion
some of
with
that
a
money for
billboard.
babies that are actually born?
Well, because they don't really.
too.
That's
don't
when they
really-
release them.
That's when they release them. But
That's when it doesn't count as a life.
That shows you how much they really don't care, and they just want a virtue signal. Because people who really care would put their money and their time and effort into actually helping. When you got money to just throw at some shit, you can easily look a certain way. It can make you look, oh, I'll put the fucking money for the bull, but you see my billboard? Okay, but what are you doing though? Like, okay, you put up a billboard, but
It's just like $30,000 a month.
Is it really that much?
It's something ridiculous. It might be, but still,
that's
it's
fucking stupid.
it's something ridiculous. Like that.
The expressway, especially because of
The
the
expressway,
amount of
there's
traffic.
so much. Yeah, exactly. That's
You
what
know?
I'm saying. It's something ridiculous like that. It's thousands of dollars a month.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, for sure.
It's expensive.
Can't be cheap.
No, and
But
you
30
see,
grand. I
you
think
see
30
what's
grand
up
might be
there.
crazy.
Look it up.
That was like,
What does a billboard cost on the fucking expressway?
I'll put average cost. Let's
Average.
put
There you go. Average cost of a billboard per month,
average.
and see how much these people are spending on this stupid
on-
fucking
yeah.
sign. They could
Like
be
if-
actually doing something.
Like if you're doing that, right? If you're putting your money behind the sign or whatever, and you're doing shit like also doing other things, okay, cool. But
What?
what is
Dude,
it?
all right, so Jersey City, the average cost for a 4-week billboard campaign is $14 grand.
14.
Yeah,
All
Newark,
right.
Tom's
So I thought it was
River.
like 10.
Tom's River's only 2,500, dude. Let's fucking do it.
How about the expressway?
We got that static billboards cost between
Yeah, let's
1,000
get
and
a
2,000 per
pouring
month.
rain one for Tom's River. 25.
Check us out.
Is that our demographic? Who cares?
Let's just fucking throw shit.
One month.
Jersey douchebags. Yeah,
I'd,
Tom's River. I mean, that's the,
It's us.
that's us.
That's us.
They all go to fucking Seaside.
Yeah. So sad.
What's up? What's up, motherfuckers?
But that's what, right? 14 grand. So imagine on the expressway. It's got to be more.
It's got to be up there. I mean,
Yeah.
Jersey City.
now you're-
no. I'm thinking it's probably less because Jersey
Really?
City is way heavily populated,
heavy-
and they're probably thinking like you're thinking Turnpike, probably Park. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably just Turnpike.
Jeez.
Turnpike's
Still.
got to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably is like Turnpike.
Yeah, that's right. So it's probably still. I mean, on the expressway, I'm guessing anywhere between 5 and 10 grand. That's my guess.
It's a lot. Though,
It's a lot of money.
per month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
So maybe
for somebody to have
hopefully
that, for
Hamas-
that-
Just be throwing it.
No, but for that,
Right, that's what I mean. And not getting any return on your investment, just throwing it every month.
Hopefully
Yeah.
Hamas sees
probably
it
it's a red.
Hopefully
Maybe I'll
Hamas
take-
sees it.
maybe
and
I'll take
and
a
they
picture.
actually stop.
and send it to him.
Maybe they'll make a mission trip over here and fucking see the fuck.
Hamas, come to Atlantic City.
The best is that
check
them
us out.
seeing it and realizing that it's wrong.
Like, ah,
you
shit,
imagine?
we were wrong.
Like, oh shit.
We were wrong.
They're like, oh man,
Maybe we
are we
shouldn't-
are we
should not
war
supposed to-
criminals?
Yeah. We're not supposed to have hostages? No.
maybe we shouldn't have fucking gone to that EDM show.
They
Killed
taught
all
us
those
wrong.
kids.
Our
Coming
father-
back, they're coming back from Tiesto. Fuck, man. The vibe goes way down in the car.
coming back from Tiesto.
We're fucking terrible. God.
Don't you guys have Aoki soon? Maybe he'll kill
They,
Aoki.
they actually have Tiesto
Tiesto.
soon.
Oh, TSO?
But we don't have them because
Okay.
they're a union.
Yeah, so
and
we might
that's
have,
a
you might have
nightlife
to
event.
timestamp that.
But-
Yeah, damn, yeah.
Okay.
I said it again.
Two time.
Two times.
Yeah.
Two times.
That's a man. Ooh, we were not happy about that
Yeah, it sucks.
because it's a nightlife event.
Yeah, I know. They used to get the clubs, right? The club guys used to do the
If we were,
It's called an fine.
it's enemy.
if we were union, if we were union, we'd get to do it, but we're not union. So
See, that's what I don't get
we
about
got to
your
offer
places.
it to all union.
But I don't understand the union and non-union part because that was why you guys were
Union.
allowed to work the day club and the nightclub. And
Yeah.
fucking, you know what I mean?
So it kind of backfired with
Kind
this.
of, yeah, that sucks. But
But whatever.
what are you gonna do? Let's get back to
damn.
Hamas. And they're,
Back to Hamas being at the pool. Wonder what they're gonna wear.
You know what they're gonna wear.
Speedos. They're pretty hairy, I think.
They were in them motherfucking.
I feel like they're gonna be really hairy. They're gonna stick out. You know, not gonna blend. Oh yeah, you blend.
see all the essential oils just fucking floating on top of the pool. You know the rainbow that it makes. The sun hits the fucking oil.
Speedos and gold chains.
And scarves.
Dude.
Oh my god. Trying to keep just
I keep thinking of the car ride, like the car ride back
they're mad because they
to
can't.
watch them to see the billboard.
They're mad because they can't get their fucking machetes in at the door.
No
to check
sandals.
that.
No sandals.
Open toe shoes. The open toe shoes.
Just for you guys.
Oh my god.
You're not a woman. Only women can wear open toe shoes. They'll be really pissed about that. They're not down with the women's rights.
Really pissed about that. That's where you get them to see what girls are allowed to get away
They're
with.
gonna be so pissed off how many fucking ankles they see.
Like you're tempting us.
That's what I'm saying. They'll never get anything done to be jacking off in the corners and shit. All these fucking dressed up little girls.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my god, I can't do it.
trying their darndest not to kill anyone.
You just think of like an AK-47 with like a rubber fucking unicorn on. Shooting in the air. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Screaming a la Akbar. We're allowed to make fun of these people because they're pieces of shit.
Right.
We're not making fun of
Muslims.
Muslims at all. I'm making fun
No.
of these pieces of
It's
shit.
just these exactly.
Exactly. It's fucking stupid.
Oh my god, fucking Hamas.
They just happen to be Muslim.
Yeah.
Did you see?
But hardly.
Please tell me. I don't know if I sent you that thing, but you know when they have these like roast battles. Have you seen that
Yes.
lately? Like these comedians, these
Yeah.
coming up comedians that like have their phone out and they're doing roast battles.
Oh, wait, I know I haven't seen it.
And the girl happened to be Muslim, and she says something to the dude, and he was like, "Those tits are the worst thing I've ever seen strapped to a Muslim's chest."
Okay, that might be a top 5 joke I've ever heard in my whole life. No, that might be top 5. Right
I
off
wish
the
I
rip.
remember. I can't remember anybody's fucking name, but that dude is fucking
That
genius.
Is unbelievable.
She couldn't even say anything else. Like people were just
Dude,
were
you
just
just gotta
dying
walk away.
laughing.
You gotta
She
bow
couldn't even
out.
come back. Like
You gotta
on the-
bow out. You gotta bow out.
Yeah, you won. You won, dude. I'm out of
like-
here.
The worst.
I'm gonna go home and rethink my entire life.
Yo, that's how you get sent home, man. For real. Like you're like, what?
Awesome.
Oh my god.
The meaner it is, the fucking. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but that's the whole
The
point.
funnier it is.
That's the entire point. Is like to be so.
You couldn't even laugh. It's hilarious, and you
Yeah,
couldn't even laugh.
I'm-
It's so
I'm just getting to the laughing
genius.
point because
So
I'm getting
genius.
over the genius of it, and now it's the most hilarious. That is crazy.
dude.
Those tits are the worst thing I've ever seen strapped to a Muslim's chest.
Bro.
These guys, man.
Oh
I'm telling
my
you, they
God.
sit. I feel like they just sit and write and write and write and write, and they just make it worse and worse and worse and worse, and it's just becomes hilarious. Like if you know what I mean, you can't.
Dude, so for a little bit, there was like a time when they were doing like an open mic in Atlantic City for a while, right? At that place, I think it was on Tennessee Ave. What was the spot? It used to be Babes, I think. It was an old strip club. They turned it into like a comedy
that was
spot.
Babes.
Was
yeah,
it?
it was
Yeah.
Babes. Yeah.
And they turned it into a comedy spot for a minute.
Okay.
When that's all I
And
know.
they were doing an open mic night. I went to a few of them. And it was like this one dude, who's this big fat white guy, and he started talking about how he was like getting like he was gay, and like just went into this whole like super descriptive thing about him getting fucked in the ass by a black guy.
What?
And I'm just sitting here like I
Damn
was
it.
the only one in the room dying laughing. My ex-wife was like, I'm like, I don't know, dude. He's fucking. I'm saying like he's like right here, bro. I'm like, he's fucking funny. Like,
I can just picture you just fucking losing it, yo.
Because the worse it gets, the
it was
funnier it is.
so
to us.
gross and but hilarious at the same time. And he was just like, so like very like just telling the story like it was magical. He's like,
This magic moment.
there's something very like peaceful about being like crammed in the asshole by an enormous black man. And I just lost it.
You can't-
And everyone was just like,
What are you there for?
I know.
though? If
Everyone's
you're not
like-
fucking there to laugh, what are
Why
you
are you
there
not
for?
laughing at
I
that?
hate these clips where these guys are just trying to do something, workout jokes and shit like
Right.
that. Like I admire the shit out of
Yeah.
that. Number one, because
How
these guys
hard that
get
is
shit.
to do?
Dude, telling that joke till it works, like you know it's gonna work in your head, but you got to keep changing.
gotta-
it,
yeah, you gotta
change it,
fine
and change
tune
it, and find what works. You know what I mean? And having these people come and try to shit on you and shit,
Well,
it's like, what are you doing?
first
out,
of all,
dude?
Right.
dude, you're at a fucking like
Do not
$5
go.
open mic in Atlantic City, dude. What do you
What are you
expect?
expecting? Yeah.
Do you expect Tom Segura to jump up there?
Right. Right.
You know, you're not getting that. You're not getting that caliber of fucking comedians. These
Right.
are people who are coming up and figuring shit out. It's the whole
That's what I
point.
mean.
And they're probably fucking funny.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they're not as funny.
You got to start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere,
The funniest
exactly.
people started at places like that.
Exactly.
Every
Every
night.
one of 'em, yeah.
Every night, like what is it? Comedians in cars. Like you
Yeah.
find out about shit. Like Trevor Noah, dude. After filming the Daily Show, he would do like something insane, like 15 shows, like open mics all across New York. He knew what trains to take to what clubs and shit.
And he's still not funny.
He is. He has his moments. He
I
has
do
his
think
moments.
he's funny. It's
But I
not
just
like-
mean the
Yeah,
workout.
yeah, I know,
the
yeah.
workout like a comedian does, like a
funny,
dedicated comedian does, is fucking
Yeah.
sick, dude. Like the shit that they,
Yeah, that dedication, like you said, to do that.
dude.
That's
Every,
what I'm saying. That's a grind,
day
man.
out.
that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Day in,
that's
day
your
out. That's why
passion.
these
You love
guys are
doing it.
successful. Yeah. Like Jerry told him, Jerry's like, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had that type of work ethic,
Yeah.
unless
And
you
in almost anything.
Right,
You have
right.
that type of work ethic.
Right.
In almost
It's just a
anything,
matter of time.
You'll fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get far, man.
Especially, and I'm not trying to like demean comedy like that, but I feel like you can. It's one of those talents and skills that you can kind of fine tune. Whereas, like, let's say you're me, right?
His voice just.
Let's say you're fucking me, right?
Deflated.
And I wanted to be the light heavyweight championship or the light heavyweight fucking UFC light heavyweight champion.
Well, I mean, you know,
It ain't gonna happen, dude.
No, that's
no
what
matter
I mean.
how hard I try, no matter how hard I train,
Some
it
people are
ain't
better,
gonna-
man.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. But that's I feel like comedy, and I'm not trying to like throw shade at comedy whatsoever, but I feel like that's something that you can fine tune over a very long many years,
Yeah.
and still do well at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas there's certain talents
Like
that
you saying, basically certain talents, there's a ceiling. No matter
There-
how
yeah,
hard you
exactly.
fucking try,
There's a ceiling.
You have
Of
to be
course.
given that gift also
course.
with the hard work.
Yes.
To get there.
yeah you're not going to be
I
in
just
your
think that-
50s
I don't know
doing
about that
some
with
of this
comedy though. I don't know.
The
Like,
belief in yourself. And like this dude always says it too, the Jerry Seinfeld. He's like it'll weed like comedy weeds itself. Like you're either funny or you're not.
not,
And
right.
you got to have everything, that work ethic, that creativity, that
I feel like you gotta have all that and like a gift though. With
Oh, no,
of
yeah. I
course,
think that,
of course.
I think the gift is that next.
Okay.
It's like fucking Chappelle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or
it'll put you in that
like
upper
fucking like Tom
God
Segura.
tier.
It's like that gift where you see things that people like. You're able to kind of view the world in a way that no one else is able to view.
Right.
It.
No.
Like the way. But Chappelle is a perfect example. I honestly think that, and this is my personal opinion, I think that he is probably the best comedian to ever live.
He's
He's up there. I think he has.
I think he's top 3.
He's debatable for the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
it really is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He
And
really
the
is.
reason is
to be funny where other comedians were in awe of him at 14.
yeah.
Or like you haven't even fucking lived life. Like and
I
you're
remember him
funny.
saying that. He was like, I always had this shit.
I always was okay at it, like good
Yeah.
at it. You know what I mean? And
That's what I'm
and
saying.
then to
That's that gift.
yeah, and then to have
That's
the
the
work
gift.
ethic,
Yeah.
the creativity, the fucking
Yeah.
the way he's able to like take you on this journey,
Journey.
all the way over here
and then bring it.
and bring it all the way back around through this story that makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
That you think he's going to end up back over here,
No.
where he started.
Bro.
and he ends up way the fuck over.
That's just
there.
like verbal art. Bro.
It is.
it is. Oh no, it's
Like,
it's an art form.
But that's
It's
what I'm saying.
My favorite art form, of course.
Yeah, right,
I
right.
wish that I had the work ethic, the fucking creativity, all
Yeah.
that shit to be that kind of
Yeah.
funny. Like it's fucking.
I started writing for a while. I was like, maybe I'll do an open mic in this fucking piece of shit fucking place, you know? Because I was watching this guy, I'm like, dude, if this guy can do it, I can do
No,
it.
for
I can
real,
do it.
though.
So I started writing down things I thought that were funny,
Yeah.
right? And the one thing I always came back to was my dad. Dude, my dad is so fucking funny without even
Without
trying to be funny.
Those are the funniest people.
He's not trying to be funny at all.
Unintentionally
that's the
funny
thing, yeah.
motherfuckers.
That's what makes Theo Vaughn so funny
Yeah.
because he's like
He's
he's just talking.
Yeah,
He's just telling
just
you how
talking.
he feels,
Yep.
and it's fucking insane. And not only that, he's lived a pretty crazy fucking life.
Yeah.
He even said he's like, I would say yes to everything, no matter how ridiculous it sounded,
So crazy.
just for the story.
Yep.
Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he did a comedy set. It wasn't that great, and somebody invited him to a party. He just jumped in the limo and went, and the crazy shit happened at the party. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like saying yes to everything.
Yeah,
Like, fucking,
exactly. But yeah, so we were driving. I took my dad out to dinner. Like my parents at the dinner one night. We're driving through Atlantic City, and like there was this building that had caught fire. I was like, oh shit! It wasn't on fire. It just had been
Yeah, you
put
could
out.
see
It was
it
all fucked up.
burnt. Yeah.
And and like outside there was like a sign. You know, it was I guess like one of those like boardwalk or not boardwalk, but like a psychic
Okay.
type of thing. And my dad's
Yeah.
like, guess you didn't see that one coming.
That's it.
That's
Just
it. And I was like totally serious.
Right.
Wasn't trying to get a laugh out of it. He's like,
Right,
oh, didn't
right.
see that one coming, I guess. Fuck. Go park this motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? But that's the type of shit. Like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, wow, that was that actually. And I was always trying to figure out how I would like do a bit with that. But
Yeah,
With
how
him.
you would communicate it.
I never
and it'd
really
be
like put
funny.
any time and effort into it. And like,
That's
you know.
the thing.
That's
These
it.
guys write and write
Yeah.
and write
Well,
and write
dude,
and rewrite and write.
hold on.
I saw some of your shit. You're fucking even with your fucking menus and
Dude, I just
your drink
like, anytime
recipes and
shit comes to my head.
I keep trying to get into that habit. Like
Yeah.
when we're talking about like doing like
too.
you know skits and stuff. I've just been like putting down ideas, and some of them don't fucking make sense.
Those are just like little dumb things I think are funny.
Gay marriage, you dick.
How hard you laugh. Seriously.
And I don't even remember what I thought was funny about it.
There's nothing funny about it.
It's hilarious. What are you talking about? It's hilarious.
It's fucking terrible.
It's funny.
Oh my god.
Gay marriage is hilarious.
I agree with you. This black churches and white churches.
Yeah.
I agree with you
yeah.
there.
Yeah, like,
Oh, yeah.
But this is the thing is I just write those like down and I completely forget what I thought was so
Why
funny.
you thought it was funny?
You know, I'm like, fuck.
I don't even know why you put this down. Priest running away with Bobby's mom. That's just funny without even. You don't even
Right,
need a setup.
any
You
more
don't even
context?
Hold on, no.
You don't
that
even-
was so that was a story from when I was a kid. That my our priest ran away with my best friend's mom.
Holy shit.
Yep, that actually happened.
That's fucking crazy.
It's a real thing that happened.
Real ninjas aren't quiet.
Fuck is that? Doesn't make sense. I don't even know.
Real niggas aren't quiet.
I don't even know why I wrote that down.
Oh my god.
I went through it the other day. But I'm like, I don't remember any of this.
This would be funny to anybody. Funeral home advertising comb. That's. It's like, why would that be your business card?
Oh
Comb.
my god. Or comb.
I think someone gave me a comb that had like an advertisement on it. I'm like, oh, this is really funny if it was a fucking funeral home. I don't know why, because like they brushed like the dude's hair and everything, make it look nice.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
casket.
yeah.
Why doesn't wrestling have a real pro league?
It's true.
White people don't have culture. White dudes winning dunk contests.
Did you? Yeah. It's actually right now the best.
Why
the
do
best dunk in the
kids
world is
attract
white dudes.
ghosts?
That's why I don't have. That's why I was gonna. I remember that bit. I was like, you know, why I don't have kids. Terrified of ghosts.
Attract ghosts.
They attract ghosts.
Zion's big dick.
Dude, my dog had a huge dick.
Oh, that was your dog. All right.
His dick was memorable.
This right here,
It's like Zion's huge dick.
this
Oh, my
statement
face
right
hurts.
here, the fact that this is funny to you is fucked up and hilarious.
Wait.
My kids are everything.
Are they though? Are they?
I knew that's exactly what you meant when I saw this.
Are they
shit, yo.
everything?
No black serial killers.
true.
Except for the fucking Beltway snipers.
Yeah.
They weren't really. Yeah, I guess
I
they
know,
were.
they didn't seem like they were black.
I guess they were.
They seem like that weird, corny black.
I feel like they weren't really serial killers though, because they were doing it with a gun. I think that doesn't count.
Really?
Sniping,
What do you
sniping
mean?
people.
Nah, that's
Dude,
a serial killer is
listen,
just.
I know. I get it. I get it.
Oh, for you, what you
Wait,
think of as a serial
yeah.
killer?
What's
though.
the-
Up
what-
close and personal is more fucking
Like with a
serial
knife.
killerish. That's the difference.
Strangulation.
Dude.
Yeah, that's the difference between white people.
This is
The whites
fact.
were like up close, like, yeah, we're doing this together.
I think white dudes do it for feeling.
Yeah, like,
We
it's
could
like
do this whole podcast on this. French guys can't sound tough.
they can't. Bro, did I ever tell you the story?
No, go though. Please.
Oh, this is so great. So we were in Canada, in Montreal, right? And we were buying weed, right, from this kid. And I think my boy beat this kid, like kind of like stole his fucking weed from him. I didn't realize until afterwards what was going on. And the kid kept saying, he's like, yo, he's like, you're he's like, yo, you give me the weed back. You know, and he's doing this in his French accent, but I can't do. He's like, blah, 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 my weed back. You know? I'm like, what are you talking? I'm like, no one stole your fucking weed, man. This and that. And he started getting tough. He's like, I get my birds out here with me. And I was like, that doesn't sound scary at all. Like you can call the entire city. Are they all gonna talk like you?
French guys can't sound tough.
And then
That's
I
hilarious.
rolled up on this black French guy, like a Canadian, actually French Canadian, and it was the funniest thing. I was like, yo, I'm like, look for get some weed. He's like, only rocks. I said rocks. Like you sound crack. I'm like, you sound crack? But the way he said rocks.
Yeah. Only rocks.
Only rocks. I was like, no, I don't want that.
Why does
God.
global warming need to happen in AC?
Why does global
Because it's
warming need
disgusting.
to
It just needs
happen?
to fucking like
You
just
just
wash it
need-
away and start over.
I said that. I said you just need to power wash the sidewalks. Power wash the piss off of everything. And Atlantic City be.
Wash away the fucking dirt.
You should just keep doing that though.
All right,
that
I'll
list
keep it.
needs
I'm
to
gonna keep
grow.
it. I'll let it grow.
This is great.
That shit is. There's some funny fucking shit on there.
Yeah, French dude.
Yeah.
Dude, look at George St. Pierre. That motherfucker could beat the shit out of me. But if he was just talking, like if it was just how he rolled up on me and just started talking to me, I'm like,
Yeah, he like, fuck out of here.
fuck out of here, man. You can't. Like, you ever heard him in a press conference? It was the
Yeah.
worst.
It was the worst. But he was
Like he was a bad motherfucker.
imagine that for his challengers. Like this dude is trying to talk shit and
Yeah.
he sounds stupid, but he gets in the octagon
And he beats the
out
shit out of me.
everybody.
Josh Koscheck was perfect. Like Josh Koscheck, like was just fucking owning him in these fucking, at the press conferences.
And he beat the
And he
shit out
beat
of him.
him like a fucking child. Like he beat him like a redheaded stepchild.
But George St. Pierre, he didn't have a relationship. He children.
Nope.
He stayed away from fucking. He
Everything.
gave up everything.
he still does. He's still fucking like all he does is run his gym now.
But he's not in a relationship.
No,
nothing.
he's just chilling, dude. Fucking does a cold bath every fucking morning. Walks out. I watched a video of him shoveling snow a pathway to get to his cold bath. To break the ice on this fucking car and jump in and just
Gangster,
fucking
yo.
sits there like, He's a fucking samurai, dude.
He's a different. Yeah,
He literally is.
he's different.
Old dudes in gyms calling you gay for not walking around naked.
Yeah, dude, that's a real thing.
What?
Yo,
You're gay for not walking around naked?
like, why are you wearing a towel, dude?
Really?
Yeah, like, what are you fucking gay?
Dude.
What kind of reverse psychology?
It's the weirdest thing, dude. Old dudes in gyms are gross.
Why don't you
They
just go,
fucking
show
sack.
me your cock, or you're gay?
There was an old dude at Tilton that used to fucking like literally used to get out of the shower and put his fucking foot up on the counter and blow dry his balls.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That is the most unnecessary shit I've ever seen in my life.
Why are you? They're gonna get wet anyway. They're gonna get wet again. You go up the
That's
stairs.
wild.
You go up the stairs. Your balls are sweaty. That's it. That's it.
Dude, so this is one of the best fucking things that ever happened. So Dom, he
Yeah.
was getting ready for a fight, right? And so he was cutting weight and he was sucking, dude. He was sucking so much weight. It was like he took this thing in like 2 weeks and he had to lose like 20 pounds.
Oh my
Right?
god.
Kid's an animal. Kid's an
Yeah.
animal, right? To take the fight in the first place. So he's like sucking weight. We're working with him. We get done, and his dad's like, "Yo, we're going to let's go to the sauna for like to finish it off." So he hasn't eaten. He has like he's already fucking completely drawn out. And he gets into the sauna, and this dude, we're all in there. There's like probably like three of us, and maybe 4. And this is a really tiny sauna. And that old dude, that naked old dude, just walks in,
Naked.
butt ass naked, and just literally stands right in like when I say Dom's sitting down on the bench, his head is right here, and this dude's like right there, and he's like this. And he puts his head back down. He's like, "Get him out of here! Get him out!" And his dad's like, "Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Can you not? Can you put a towel on or something? It's fine for you to be in
That
here."
dude, that's a wild dude doing that shit, yo.
100% this dude was trying to get blown or
Oh,
something.
of
Like, he was
course.
like,
Yeah.
he was acting out
They're all
some gay
fucking
fantasy
creeps,
thing.
dude.
Probably
They're all
happened. It's probably
fucking-
got it done before in there.
They're all fucking creeps, man.
Well, I was like, and I'm on the top bench, right? And I'm like
You're like, what the fuck's going on?
I'm laughing because I knew it was going to go sideways.
Dude,
It was so gross.
This one.
He's still reading them.
I love it. I love
Are
that
you
you're still
paying
reading them.
attention to us?
Yes.
I love that you're still reading them.
Seeing Indian people and wanting curry goat.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh my god.
Every time I see an Indian person, I get hungry. I want Indian food.
Jesus Christ. That's next level.
I heard
racism.
no, it's not.
Do you
dude.
want to next level? What I mean by next level is like it's not racist, but it is. Anybody
saw-
want a bit beer?
I saw a funny.
Yes. Every time I see Indian people, I get hungry.
I do. I'm like, dude.
Next
I'm like,
level.
oh, let's get Indian tonight.
No, but it is like their food. It is actually a compliment because their food is so
good.
fucking good.
So
But
good.
it just sounds so
Yeah.
bad.
I saw this Indian dude was kind of funny. Like he was like, I was in the grocery store the other day.
Will's reaction to shit.
And he's
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
he's like, I saw it was a tweet, I think, or something like that. He's like, and as an Indian guy, he's like, I was in the grocery store today, and a white dude, I made eye contact with a white guy, and he just looked to his wife, and was like, that reminds me, we need naan.
That's terrible.
No,
But it's fun. I know.
It's not terrible.
I know,
I
but
know
it's
you-
like
it sounds terrible.
that's why I said it's just it's next level.
It more sounds.
It's
bad.
so-
it's a compliment.
It's so
It is.
Racism can't be a
It's so
compliment.
racially comfortable. Like that's how the world should be.
Exactly.
right.
Damn, I really want some
Nah,
fucking
you really
curry.
said that. That's a good way to say it. Racially comfortable.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Yeah, it should be like that. 'Cause
It
it's
should be like that.
motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, don't act like.
Don't act like I'm fucking some piece of shit because you remind me of.
Yeah, if we could somehow just get back to like not wanting to be pissed off all the time and just have a good time, like we'd be
Oh, it'd be great.
a lot better off.
Everything would be fucking great.
Yeah.
No one would give a shit.
Nobody
Right.
would give a shit. And that's the thing. Any good things happen in your new bar place? Any funny things?
Not honestly, man. Like I had one
You're just having a good time, huh?
dude. I had one lady. And so I had a bunch. Like we had a show the other night. It was like a young rapper. I forget who it was.
Bryson
Yeah.
Tiller.
Never heard
yeah.
of him. You know who it is?
Yeah, he's actually pretty good.
You good?
Yeah.
He's
Gonna be a
more of an R&B. He kind of like raps too. It's like a hybrid artist. He's pretty good though.
Jason Derulo.
No, he's doper than that.
Jason Derulo, he turned into a creep too, didn't he?
Probably.
He turned into a creep.
He's just weird. Like I watch some of his
I don't know his
like
life.
shit comes across.
Yeah.
Like some of his like videos online. And it's like it's too strange.
Yeah.
It's strange to be so rich.
Not is he?
He's rich.
Like no, I'm saying like is that strange that a rich person?
No,
is
that's
weird?
not that's not strange, but you know, it's
Right.
just like now he won't sing his name. Remember
Yeah,
that was his whole thing?
Yeah.
And now he won't do it. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like
Jason
you won't
It was
do what
stupid.
made you famous.
Well, no, because probably like he was like that shit was stupid.
It is stupid.
It's
but
fucking
guess
dumb.
what? That's what
I'm
you're
not
fucking
gonna do it
famous
anymore.
for.
Yeah.
You know, I got famous. I'm famous
The
now. I don't have to do it
rapper
anymore.
Fabulous used to do that. But he used to spell out his name
Fabio.
and he stopped doing it too. Once he's probably like, all right, like I've outgrown this shit.
Just so you guys know, I can spell. Now that we've established that, I'm gonna move on.
right. But yeah, so you were saying,
I don't know. So we had a lot of young kids in. So like they would pop in, grab a drink, and go up to the show or whatever.
yeah.
And this one girl that came in, she's like, I don't know what I want. I was like, all right, cool. She's like, I kind of think I, she wanted something. I was like, nah, I'm like, yeah, we can't do that. And then, what she say? She's like, I want to do a shot. I was like, okay. I'm like, do you want to do just like, what kind of shot? Like,
Yeah, something sweet. Like you need
Exactly.
some
I need
information.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
people say that.
I'll be like, give me something.
Yeah.
What do you drink? Do you hate fucking tequila? Like, tell
Right,
me. Tell me
right.
she's like,
something.
I like everything. I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay.
I was like, all right, just give me a flavor. She's like, I don't know flavors.
Oh my god,
I don't know flavors. I'm like, I was like, you don't know flavors? You don't know. You don't know a flavor you like.
I don't know flavors.
I don't know flavors.
Not one
I'm not asking you like, and I didn't say like liquors.
flavor
A flavor.
of any.
You don't know
say
a flavor.
Say,
You like chocolate.
Say chocolate. Right.
Do you like
Cherry.
fucking- yes, exactly. Berry, anything. You don't know anything.
Like anything. If I shove a piece of shit in your mouth, will you know you'll like it or not?
Do you like that
You have to
flavor?
think about it.
Do you eat ass? Like, give me something. That's what you should have said.
Oh
to her.
god. Do you eat ass? Do you like that flavor?
I think that Scott took a drink. Like, do you eat ass? I was like,
Do you like that flavor?
Right? He's like, because I do.
Plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's for anybody, for the two people that watch us,
Listen up,
that's the
Mom.
worst type of customer to start off. Like, I want a shot.
okay.
Okay. What do you like? I don't know. I like everything. Okay. Could you name like a flavor? I don't know what a flavor is.
I don't know. She said, I don't know flavors.
Yeah, I don't know flavors. Jesus. Like, what do you expect the bartender to do?
Her friend was embarrassed. Like, even her young friend was like, what? The fuck did you just say to him?
She's going to have
Yeah,
kids.
see?
Like, what do you mean? You don't. She's
That
like,
girl's
what,
going to have kids one day.
what do you mean? I was like, do you want something sweet or do you want something bitter? That's it. She's like, sweet. I'm like, boom. I just gave her
All right.
Malibu berries.
Yeah.
Sent her on her way. I'm like, yeah, you
That's
go.
not a shot.
I made it a shot.
You fucked up. He's like, I
She's
made
like, this
it a
is
shot.
so good. I'm like, is it? It's crazy.
It's goddamn
It's a
delicious.
Malibu Bakeries, dude. So just order it from now on. Everyone
Your
knows that thing.
palate is shit.
Right. Just order Malibu. Like, do every future bartender you encounter a favor and just order this.
You're all fucking welcome out there, assholes.
Malibu Bakery is my go-to. When they don't know
yeah.
what they want,
Yep.
Some
sweet.
Yeah.
Boom. This is the drink you get.
Easiest- Yeah. Yeah.
I love the people who are like, I need it shaken really well. I'm like, you don't.
No, yeah, you really don't.
You need to shut the fuck up
Shake it really well.
and drink your fucking piece of shit drink and go get that stupid haircut that we were talking about.
That's stupid haircut. What is it?
Everyone's this hair. I cannot stop laughing at that meme.
Which
bro.
one?
This is why we need like we
need
need
to
to fucking figure out so we can put shit up on the fucking screen when we're talking about.
Oh, my God.
That's you.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
an
get to
editing.
that.
If you have this haircut, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
you need to shut the fuck up.
If you have this haircut, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's so perfect. I was like, oh,
It is.
No,
It's the most beautiful thing.
Did you? How about you? I'm sure you got some.
I've been working
Day shift, baby.
day
Oh
shift,
yeah, that's.
and everybody's 1,000. Nobody has patience. You know what I mean?
Everybody's 1,000.
They are, dude. They're so old. I can't even say it nice. So they're like, you get like prohibition tips, dude. I'm telling you, they're like fucking flicking a nickel at you. Here you go, barkeep. But
My God, taking it way back,
dude,
When I was born, Grover Cleveland was president.
like,
Back in my day, during the Great Depression. Like
telling
Jesus.
you, it's insane to me, like the difference
Yeah.
after working night shift so long and having, you know, like,
Who would
the
you
crazy-
rather now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure because day shift is very, very calm,
Yeah.
and it's like
That's what I'm saying. Is the lack of
there's-
action kind of like
there is a lack of action. The shift seems longer, and also not really. Like it seems long while you're there. And as soon as you get, just like I guess any other job, like when you get out, you're like boom. But you get out, and you have the whole fucking day.
right.
Like you know what I mean? Like who's waking up at 4 a.m. to fucking bartend? Like,
I know.
nobody.
Facts.
This guy.
This guy.
You, motherfucker.
Like this guy. But everybody, you know, you're making the same fucking drinks. You're making mimosas and Bloody Marys, and you know what I mean.
You should
I
do
guess
like
nobody ever got coffee there, so I always, you know, we have the espresso crafts.
Yeah.
I take 2 of them and put coffee in 2 and put the espresso in 1 because you don't really get that many espresso.
Yeah.
You might get 1. Like
Yeah.
Also, you can make like coffee drinks for people.
yeah,
and stuff
like,
like
I
that.
was, you want
Easy.
Bailey's and coffee or Irish coffee or whatever.
Hear that, Bobby?
Bobby's like everything that I wanted to do. I'm like, hey, you don't got coffee? He's like,
No.
we don't do that here, Will. We don't do that on
He's
day
gonna
shift.
hate me so much. When I
Oh,
fucking-
dude, when you give him that menu, I'm
I'm not gonna give it to him.
fucking
I'm like, listen, you don't have to do this.
Right.
I'm
Right.
gonna do it.
just
though.
put it out
do
when
it.
we
Yeah.
have it. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I went and got like 36, those big cube molds.
Yeah.
So there's 32 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can make 32 at a time.
Oh,
Right?
that's good.
I went through all of them on Saturday night.
Damn.
I was like, oh my god!
You went
Like,
through all of them?
every single one of them.
That's awesome.
I was like, holy
Hell yeah.
shit!
Where did you freeze them?
There's a little freezer in the back hallway that they keep the ice cream for the one other spot next door.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah. And I was like, this is perfect. I just put it at the very bottom, so it's out of the way of their stuff, like their ice. You know what I mean?
You let them know and everything.
yeah. I was trying to get
Just put
talk
a
to the
long bar or
manager.
something
Yeah,
or
I put a
something.
sticker on it, so it's not in the way of anything. You know what I mean?
Dude, as long as you have that, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that's like we don't get that many requests for it, but it's becoming more and more common. Like, you know what I mean? You are getting more and more requests.
Yeah.
You have the big cube, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Everyone wants it.
It's cool.
everybody
though.
wants
Yeah.
it. It is cool.
It is.
It doesn't.
I
and
would rather have it. Yeah.
if you're, especially if you're getting like a high end Scotch.
Yeah.
That's what I
Dude,
mean.
you don't want that thing to be fucking water by the time you're done.
right.
Dude.
You know,
Right.
like
Telling
our
you.
ice, like those little pieces of ice, they dilute so fast.
Fast, dude. Fast. Especially with like tequila drinks and something like it's
Yeah,
it's
like you
insane.
want something that's gonna melt very slowly.
Yes.
You know, you don't want that. You know,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Surface
But,
area,
I'm
motherfuckers.
glad that you have
that's science. What do you know about that surface area?
Surface area.
But it works, dude. And I'm glad that they go through it. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like with tending bar, right? Do you feel like if you're in a spot that you enjoy, right? Do you think you guys could or would like to do this for like another 20 years Or-
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're enjoying it and it's like it's not like
I am enjoying it.
So at the spot you're currently
always-
now, could you do another 20 years and to be like
Yeah, I mean,
reasonably happy?
it's such a set routine. I woke up at 4 today.
Yeah.
And I went to the gym, did fucking whatever, and
Right.
you know what I mean. But it's every day. I wake up at 4 every day.
you wake up before every day now.
Every day because now the dogs are on my
On that
fucking
schedule.
schedule. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the gym opens at 4, so I wake up at 4. I have all my shit ready. Wake up at 4, get dressed to go to the gym, take my work clothes, shower at the gym, fucking get there at 7. Because I'm that guy that I won't go after work.
Right.
Yeah,
You know it.
You're,
I know.
You're already like
Yeah.
I know it. So I'm like, okay, to get there, like if I was here to go to work, I'd have to wake up around 5:45. But I wake up at 4, and that gives me time to work out, we're lift and do cardio and fucking shower and get to work. Because the gym is actually closer to work.
okay.
I jump on the parkway right there, you know where Tilly's is and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
But 20 years, I don't know. You know, it's only been 4 weeks, right? We're on the 4th week.
Yep.
So let's say this. If you were on the other shift you were on, could you do another 20?
No.
No.
No fucking way.
I fucking way.
I didn't think so.
You especially.
Yeah,
dude.
you
no
with that
fucking way.
I did-
What about
did
you,
that shit
Scott,
for 8
now?
years.
Like say if
Yeah.
you stayed here at the spot you're at now, you could and the money's
I
the
don't-
same. You know what
I
mean?
wouldn't
Like,
want to because it does like it. You know, I'm getting home with the like most nights between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
It's not ideal.
Not the most ideal time.
You know, it's not
Yeah.
perfect. It's not awful though. Like, I mean,
Right.
I can still sleep till like 8 or 9,
Yeah.
10
I-
o'clock, and then be fine. You know what I mean?
You got the day, yeah.
It's got the day. Yeah.
Like I feel like I can't work the 1 to 9s, the 12 to 8s, like noon to 8, 1 p.m. to 9. I can't, dude. It's your entire fucking
Really
day.
is.
Yeah.
You can't really do
whole
any.
day.
You don't feel like doing anything after. It's kind of late. You almost can't do anything after. And
Yeah.
before, you got to get it fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because to be there at 1, what do you got? You got to be home by at least 11:30.
Yep.
Yeah.
And but this shift gives me like a crazy new routine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which I don't know if I'm thriving on it, but I'm actually like feeling better about it.
Okay.
I wasn't feeling great about it before. You know that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to stay at the bar I'm at.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
The one thing I'll say about like now with my schedule now is that I definitely see the difference in my sleep. For 100%.
Oh, 100. Yeah.
Like my sleep is so much better now. Like I'm actually rested.
Yeah.
I'm waking up going like, on Tuesdays and Thursdays I wake up at 7 to go to jujitsu.
7 a.m.
No, so I get up at 7 because that way because it starts at 9. That way I can get up,
Okay.
have a cup of coffee, kind of like relax for a
okay.
minute,
Yeah.
then go.
Yeah.
You know, so
By
I don't
that-
like
by
that.
that
I
you
can't
mean-
just get up and go.
By that you mean take a shit.
Yeah,
You got to take a shit,
yeah. I have some coffee.
right?
I have some
Coffee.
coffee. I
You
take a
can
shit.
shit.
Yeah, get fucking ready.
No, yeah. I mean,
Let's go fucking choke a motherfucker.
we're literally not supposed to be awake during those times. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the great, like our
The
bodies,
grave shift, yeah.
that
It's a-
circadian rhythm is.
Everybody
a real
says
thing.
it's unnatural.
It is. You're
Like,
not supposed to be awake.
I feel bad for Luke. Luke fucking has that one grave shift that rolls right into a swing shift.
Yeah,
And then he goes back to normal Friday, Saturday. So every week is an adjustment.
yeah.
Every
Yeah.
week.
That's
And
how-
I
that's
know
how it
what
was for
that's
me.
like. Like when I worked midnight to 8 for 8 years. But for like, I want to say 5 or 6 of those years, it was 5 days a week. Like there was
Right.
nobody would pick up. Nobody wanted to work. Nobody
Yeah.
could work. Like whatever. After like 6 years, then I had a couple guys who wanted that Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So I would have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. But it was also a detriment because I would fucking get regular. And then Friday night, I'd be fucking no good Saturday during the day. Like fucking zombie.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's like you
So
can-
your quality of life daily, like you can't live your life waiting for the weekend. You can't. You know what I mean? I mean, you shouldn't. If
So
you
many
do
people-
that,
so
that
many people do,
fucking
too.
sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you got to be able to do shit after work, before work.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
got to fucking.
There's so many things that need to get done.
Yes,
So many
as
things.
an adult.
that's what I'm
there's so
saying.
much-
As an adult, yeah, you got
Yeah.
errands to run. You got
Yeah,
fucking.
you grocery shopping. You got
Grocery
fucking
shopping.
dude. Like right now, like I'm pouring a fucking slab for my fucking sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like there's no way I would have been. I would have been fucking like getting up, dreading. Like
Yeah.
fuck, I gotta do this
Yeah.
now before I fucking go and deal with
and
degenerates.
then go to work.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. You do a bunch of shit and then you go to work.
Yeah.
Like that shit's it fucking sucks. Like you know what I mean? It's just.
Yeah. That
But
makes-
this getting it all done. I'm home at 3:30 in the afternoon. I've worked out. I've like lifted weights. I've done cardio.
Yeah.
I've actually worked 8 hours.
No, that's
And
And
you
it's
have
3 p.m.
You can get a bunch of shit done
Dude,
before you even gotta start dinner.
it's
if you have
fucking
to.
great.
Right,
We go walk
right.
on the, you know, I take Jess to the, like if it's a nice day, I'm like, let's go to the boardwalk. And we fucking, you know what I mean?
Perfect.
Anything. Like, you know what I mean? The other night I took her out for ice cream. She's like, oh, you haven't taken me out to ice cream in a long time. I'm like, you know, like we're home at night. Like I have nothing else to do.
Motherfucker said ice
like,
cream.
I can.
That's right.
Motherfucker said ice cream.
But you know, it's like a little date night, like
Yeah, it's
you know what I
awesome.
mean? Because I
Yeah.
don't have to go anywhere after.
Right.
Like it's not like you're punching the clock. You're like, all right, we gotta be
Right, we
home
gotta-
by
yeah,
9,
yeah.
so I can be to work at 11. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just
You're also working while she's at work, for the most
Yeah.
part.
exactly.
You know, you're both.
But even on her days off, she's off on Saturday. I'm home 3:30 on Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she can get shit done during in the morning, like wake
Yeah.
up, get whatever she's got to get
That's what
done.
I'm saying. Saturday
And then-
night we went to Creamy Acres, did our Halloween
Yes.
fucking thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was really cool this year.
'Cause I was
They change it every.
They still have the
Yeah.
paintball thing.
Yeah, but it, like I heard they stopped now you can't turn the gun.
So it's just
So it's
fixed.
fucking so you're like you know what I mean? But I feel like that's a big
Yeah, man, I want to just shoot
You
forward.
wanna fucking-
aim
yeah,
a
man.
motherfucker.
Yeah, so give us a little like review. How'd you think it was? Like
it was so good I don't know if you've ever been to Creamy
I've been-
Acres.
I've
If
been
you guys
once.
been to Creamy
Yeah.
Acres. You've been with me.
right. That's right. Damn. I forgot who all was there. Yeah.
I hit you with the line, and you were like, "Oh man, it's cramped in here." I'm like, "Oh man, you just big in here." He's big as shit. Hey, you remember that? We had in that fucking
I do,
house.
man.
It was like fucking narrow, so you had to go to like single file.
Yeah, you just
He was
big
like,
in
"Yo,
there.
it's small in here." I'm like, "Oh, you just big in here." It's big as shit. The hayride like got really long. Like now it's like super cool. Like they do
Okay.
all kinds. They have like these barns that have different themes where they stop for like they slow down in the barns, and you know like
Yeah.
some of them are like it'll be like a jailhouse, and then one of them be like a circus, and you know what I mean, like things like that.
Yeah.
But it's longer. It's really long this year, right? Not only that, when they drop you off, you do like 3 things. You go through like a house, and then like a maze, and then you have to walk like. Dude, walking through a school bus, like you have to walk through the school bus, is so fucking unnerving because they have like mannequins everywhere, so you don't know who's real, who's not. Just walking through that, you're just like it's like this, so you're like, fuck, you know, it's a little unnerving, whatever. And then you go through another little maze, and you go through another house, and then another little maze outside, and then another. It's like 3 little haunted houses plus the haunted mazes outside.
Okay.
And like by the time I got out, I was like, oh, like thank goodness. Like
I'm just, so how weird is it though that we like seek this out?
I never really did until like Leah
me
kind of
neither.
got me into
My
this
wife,
shit.
same thing.
Yeah,
man.
I never really. I never was the type to go. Like I never. Me and my friend group never scared each other. I never was. I used to. I'm like, oh, don't do that shit to me. Like I
Exactly.
don't play that
I
shit.
don't
Punch
like
you in the
that shit.
fucking face.
Yo, dead ass.
I still don't like that shit.
Yeah,
But it's funny, right?
But
Like how
no,
like
it is kind of funny.
afterwards you're like, oh,
Yeah,
because it's like that. You're
It's
gonna get
tense.
scared, but you know there's no real consequence.
That's what I was about to say. You know, you're not
Exactly.
actually.
It's not
gonna
a
get
real world
killed or
situation.
hurt.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna fucking. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then then they have like 2 more houses to go through. Like one's 3D, and then the next one is like they call it like
Just put glasses on.
yeah, like 3D glasses, and then it's just paint, like 3D paint
Okay.
and stuff. But it's just it's crazy. Like without going into too much detail,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
just there's one room where the strobe goes really. It's like you think of a strobe light, you think like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But this strobe light is super slowed down, so you're like in the dark for like 3 seconds, and then you're like flash of light.
Oh my god.
Yes. So then you're like walking through hanging fucking clowns.
Oh my god.
Like they're on nooses. They're like, so that's what you
Bro.
see in this big ass room, and then you don't know where
And then
the
you know
door
where-
is. You have to walk through them. Some of them are like, I guess, strapped on the right way. Some of them
Yeah.
are still like alive. Like you know what I mean? Like I mean, they're real
Bro.
people, whatever. But it was
they're so good at
creepy,
that
and
shit,
it was
dude.
3D. You know what I mean? Like so, it's like all the paint like comes alive. Like it's fucking. They have these loud noises
Of
and shit,
course,
just fucking throw
bangs
you
and
off.
shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they have after you get out of that one, they have one that's like it's like I don't know if it was called Dark Dreams or Bad Dreams or whatever, but it was like some of the fucking craziest. Like every room had a different theme,
Yeah.
and it was just fucking weird, man. Like like some of the shit that you're like, this is fucking
Dark
crazy. Somebody killed-
dreams.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like it plays to like a lot of people are afraid of clowns.
Yeah.
Like in the
They
dark
find
dreams.
people's phobias. and
Yeah,
shit,
in the
play
dark
on that
dreams,
shit.
there's this place. I'm not afraid, but there's a place where it's just fucking dolls, like baby dolls everywhere. See, you know, like I don't really
Like, I
mind
don't
that
have a
shit.
phobia of it, but
I don't
I
have a
wouldn't like
phobia of
that.
it,
It's
but a lot of
creepy,
people, a lot of people do.
like,
It's creepy.
Creepy is
like
like,
this.
But yeah, you have 2 weeks to get the creamy
like this.
acres. It's really, it's
Yeah.
it's really awesome, and I love that
thinking
they
about
change it
going.
every year.
yeah. Now that is cool. That they
And now
change
it's
it every
it's
year.
expensive now. It's $54 now.
Holy
used to be 30, right? Used to be
shit.
$30, right?
Yeah.
They're not playing no fucking.
No,
game.
they're not fucking around.
I wonder what they pull in a season. I
But
would love
it's
to know that.
it's elaborate
packed.
too.
I know.
Every time we've been going on like a fucking weekday too. Like most of the time.
Yeah, we went Saturday, right? And
Yeah.
all the time, every time she was refreshing because she was trying to get together with her nieces to like get a time. You know, she's like, girls, like it's like a tradition now. This is like the fourth year or third year we've taken them because they're like into. She got, you know what I mean? Like that's the thing that they have in common. Like her
Yeah.
two older nieces and her, they love horror movies, scary movies, shit like
Yeah.
that.
We need to buy a farm.
Dude, it's so much. And now they do Christmas there.
Oh,
yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
they do
I
a
saw
Christmas
that.
drive-through.
I was on their website.
It's
I saw
like
that.
$20 per car, which is not that bad.
No.
This is like lights and
Yeah, and you have to change your radio to a radio station.
Oh, it
and
plays
it
like the-
plays the
okay.
music.
Killing.
Dude,
From October to
Dude.
like through Christmas now they're doing that. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
they
And then they're just a farm like outside of that time.
it's weird because the earlier you go in the month, the less I want to say the less busy it is, but it was still fucking packed.
yeah.
The only thing this year that wasn't packed was the even if you buy the tickets online, you have to go through this fucking like Six Flags, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
zigzag.
Yeah.
That shit was empty. So the guy was like, "No, you bought your tickets online, go over there." And you get your bracelet, and then you go right into.
That's what it should be.
Everybody starts at the hayride. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
So the hayride was a bit of a wait, but
was there a the corn maze thing?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. That they like integrated that into these houses right after your hayride. So that hayride fucking part was long as fuck because it was like hayride, you jump off, you go through a little maze, and you go through a house. You go through another little maze, you go through that school bus, and you go through another
How
little
long
maze.
would you say the whole thing was roundabout?
It takes about an hour.
Oh, it's
but
that
which is
long?
crazy. Yeah.
Wow. That's long.
That's what I mean.
I'm getting scared.
Dude, like I said,
For an hour?
the hayride alone, and
Shit.
with the fucking the worst part of this hayride, because me and this lady were like, "Yo, every time, right?" She's like, "Yeah, every time." They have like these rubber things that just hit you on the back as you're going to the hayride.
yeah.
So it feels like somebody touches you like that.
Oh,
But you're like,
man.
"Fuck," you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then
it
you
gets
forget
you.
about it. Fuck,
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like and you keep getting reminded of it. But all those barns, all the themes, everything was fucking awesome, and it was super long this year. So that like they made that hayride really long this time, and that wait is not that bad because these hayrides take like 35, 40 people. Each one, each tractor,
Yeah.
and it's like, dude, as soon as they fill one up, another one's fucking
one's
coming.
right there,
Another one's
yeah.
coming in. Another one's coming in. Yeah,
It's a fucking cash cow.
dude, that place has to make money. The actors, and then they hired a company to do like food trucks, and shit like that. Of
course.
So now they have fire pits. They have like
Damn.
they'll sell you like a s'mores kit to go.
Oh,
you know what
cool.
I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like $3. Like it's
fucking
nothing crazy,
crushing.
dude. They're all crushing.
I love that.
I got deep fried. You know they have like deep fried Oreos and
Yeah.
fucking like French fries and shit. And Jess was like, "What do you want?" I was like, "I kind of want to try those deep fried marshmallows. Like I don't know what you know. What I mean, I wonder what that is." They freeze like those big campfire marshmallows.
Yeah, yeah.
They freeze them. They dip them in batter, and they deep fry them. And then they put like the chocolate sauce on them, and then the graham cracker dust. So it's like a s'mores, but it's deep fried, dude. when you break it, I know when you break in, it's like this fucking marshmallow lava
Oh
cake,
my
dude. It was
God.
fucking amazing. I couldn't eat the other one though. They give me two big asses. Nobody else wanted it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But it was like so gluttonous. I was like, this is so good.
And we wonder why America's so fat.
This is why they hate us.
That's why they hate us, dude.
They're not doing this in Europe.
Like,
But dude, it was awesome, and I'm glad that they change it every year. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Nah,
you're not
that's
going for
just
the
great.
same scares. They change it every year. It's
that makes
pretty
me
cool.
not mind spending the money because it's like they're putting in the work every year
yeah.
to do a different theme and different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shit.
if it was the same thing every year, you go like, if this is the exact same thing, I already know what
Yeah.
this is.
And when you get out is when you go through that like all the food shit. They have
Yeah.
like a bunch of picnic tables and stuff.
Nice.
They hire actors just dressed as cool, like movie, you know,
Okay.
like slashers. Like they had the Joker up there. They
Yeah.
had Jason, they had Michael
Right.
Myers, and they're just like not trying to scare the kids. They're just there to take
just
pictures
there.
with the kids.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
kids are like take a picture of
Yeah.
fucking Michael Myers and shit. It's fucking crazy. You know, it's crazy how we view shit like that. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? That's why we're desensitized to so much.
Yo, for real.
Yeah, like the new Halloween. Remember when Danny McBride did the new Halloweens, the new set of
Yeah.
Halloweens? Everybody was like, it was kind of like, and I was like, can you imagine? You can't imagine. It's because you can't imagine how terrifying it would be to just be at home giving out candy and some fucking random dude going into your fucking kitchen and stabbing you to death and moving on. In a fucking costume. Like, that's not terrifying to you. I don't understand
Bro.
it. Because they were all like, I'm
That's
like,
insane.
how are you not terrified
Yeah.
by that? Like, that's
'Cause that-
insane.
I always thought about that. I'm like, yo, Halloween is a perfect time for a serial killer to get some shit off.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
dude.
Yeah, everybody's in mass.
He was
and
walking
shit.
with the kids are running by him and shit. He's just walking down the fucking sidewalk.
Yeah.
He
No one would
he
know.
takes a little driveway, goes around the back, he looks,
Right.
goes up,
Yep.
grabs a kitchen knife, fucking stabs her to death, leaves the knife in her, and
Yeah.
keeps going.
You don't
I
have
think
to,
he take the knife.
You don't have to run.
no.
You know what I mean? The blood that's coming off your machete, everyone
walk-
thinks it's fake.
He walked right out.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like that's
Like-
scary. But they were like, they
That's
weren't
scary
scared
as
by that.
shit, dude.
Like that didn't, they're like, I guess their imagination doesn't take them there.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Well, I don't know. Slasher films were never fucking. I guess when we were kids, they were scary. Like really, like young kids, we were scary. Because that was when they kinda, that whole
that's what
genre
makes you
kinda
scared of
came
the
out.
woods and shit like that.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
those never scared me. Like that, the Blair Witch Project, that scared me.
That scared me too, bro.
Paranormal Activity, that fucking scares me. It's
first
the
one?
shit you can't see.
That's what it is.
That's what I mean. When they
know
show,
what I mean?
when,
It's your
as soon as-
imagination.
yeah,
exactly. As soon as they show the ghost or whatever's causing the noise, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Not
fucking,
scared of you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Paranormal Activity, the first one. Spoiler alert! If you haven't
The
seen it, it's been
only
like
one.
fucking 20 years.
Been,
be
I'm about to
real.
say, it's
The first one, the first one was the only good one, but everybody was dead quiet in the fucking theater. It was packed, and it's really hard to get that shit.
That's
you
because
know what I
people
mean?
didn't know if it was real or not, too.
Yeah,
like there was all that bullshit going around. Like, this is real.
That's
Yeah.
Blair Witch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Blair Witch at the Ritz in fucking Philly, like where it was supposedly found footage. Remember?
yeah.
Like it was crazy. It was like 1998 or something like that, right?
Yeah, it was like right around when we were
1999,
getting
something
out of-
that.
getting
It's
out of
fucking
high school.
crazy.
that shit was
Go
scary.
ass.
That was the end was the scariest
I
part.
know.
The
The
fucking
dude
dude's
standing in
just,
the corner.
he's just
Yeah,
standing in the
just
corner,
standing there,
and the
just-
camera goes like this.
Yeah.
It just falls over.
Right.
It's like, what the fuck? He's like facing the corner. It was fucking creepy.
Yeah,
as
just
hell.
like stuck in a corner.
And in
looking.
Paranormal Activity, they had the actress actually do that. They're like, they had to like prepare her. Like, she's like, you're just gonna stand and stare at him for 3 hours. They actually did it. So what they did with the video footage was he sped it up,
Yeah.
and she just got out of bed. She goes like this. She gets out. She does this weird fucking turn, and she looks at him.
Yeah.
And then the clock goes up. So,
Right.
you see her kind of swaying a little
Yeah.
bit. And then it slows back down. And she just gets back in bed and goes to sleep.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's
you just
insane.
stared at your fucking boyfriend for fucking 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah, it was something crazy. Like they had her stand there. She, just like a person. She like had
Yeah,
to
no.
take the weight off of each foot, but she couldn't stop staring at him. So she just like stare at him for fucking 3 hours to get that fucking footage like
Bro.
that. Fucking wild.
And then the
But that
fucking-
shit's creepy.
the footprints and the fucking. It was one part of the movie where it was like you saw like these footprints, but it wasn't like of a human foot. It was like three fucking.
It was like a hoof.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I was
shit.
like, bro, what?
Anything like that scares the shit
Fuck
out of me.
that, bro.
Religion, like religious
Yeah,
shit,
like all the
scares me.
Catholic,
I don't
like
mess
fucking
with any of it.
exorcism
Because
shit,
you
yeah.
don't know if it's real, if it's psychosomatic, if it's fucking, you know what I mean, if it is some fucking paranormal shit, or if it's something that you've read or believe. Like
I
our
told you
brain,
guys that shit
our
I saw.
brains have such our don't talk about it anymore. It's still in our backyard.
Still here.
It's still in our backyard.
That's
but-
why I don't watch any of this shit.
But when you think about things like that, like when people speak in a different language and stuff like that, it's like
Yeah,
because but you also have that our brains are capable of everything you've ever seen, heard, done is in there somewhere,
yeah,
Everything.
stored in there.
stored in there somewhere. You know what I mean? And then you have like somebody just fucking talk a different language that's never spoken. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
fuck out of here.
it's you don't know.
Fuck that, dude.
That's the part. But when you see,
Like,
but
that
when
is
you see
so
something,
crazy.
you know what I mean? Like when you see it, it takes away from it. You know what I mean?
You ever watch that
does,
movie
it does.
Stigmata?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember that?
I
Was,
actually
uh,
watched that.
that was,
I don't know
um,
why I watched it.
Same
but
chick
I did.
from True Romance.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Yeah.
I forget her name. but I know
Arquette.
you're talking about
Something. something Patricia Arquette. Yeah, but when she becomes like that, she starts speaking Latin.
Yeah. It's
And
creepy,
she's like,
dude.
like being like she was like pretty much saying like she was like the messenger or something about like a messenger. Like, I remember that. I'm like, dude, the fuck is this shit?
It's creepy.
Scaring the
dude.
fucking shit out of me. Why is it scaring me so much?
Right.
But also because I grew up Catholic.
Yeah.
So I mean, there wasn't a whole lot that they would do in Latin. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like there would be like certain parts they would like.
The language itself sounds creepy. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the difference between white churches and black churches. The
That's-
depressing. It's such a like. I grew up Catholic. It's such a yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a and the way that Our Father who art in heaven, and everybody's saying it. It's like a chant. It's like
It is.
yeah,
It is a
it
chant.
used to creep me. That's what I mean. It's a chant.
Peace be with you.
You know what I
Also
mean?
with
Like,
you.
like I said, black churches they sing, they fucking
they're having a
dance,
good
everybody's
time.
getting in
lit.
there.
We get lit.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, the first time I went to a black church was during a funeral,
Yeah.
and he was like, "I promise you, you'll feel better when you get out of here." Like he told us that because I was really good friends with the kid whose mom passed away, and he's like shaking our hands because we're all there, and he's like, he needs you at this time, blah blah blah. He's like, but don't worry. He's like,
Wait, what happened?
and he was like, "You're gonna feel better," and you did, and it was like 3 hours long, went like that, fucking like mass. It was fucking crazy, but it was awesome.
Was it a Catholic ceremony?
Baptist.
Baptist. Okay. Yeah, Catholic ceremonies
Baptist
are fucking the
services
worst,
are
dude.
hard.
They are so long and boring.
Yeah.
It's
the
like-
sitting,
I
Like
just-
Catholic weddings.
I
I'm like,
just-
dude, can we not do this?
standing and sitting. I'm like, when do you? Wait,
Everybody
okay.
reads.
really believe this?
Everybody reads Corinthians.
Yeah.
It's like they fucking
Yeah. It's
It's awful.
yeah.
It's awful. Anytime
There's
there's a
some
cat,
crazy-
I always skip the actual wedding when it's a Catholic one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna let you all know, motherfuckers. I don't do it.
Not doing it.
I'm not doing this.
Not
dude.
doing
I'll meet you at the reception.
yeah.
That's the good part.
I'm not going through the whole hoopla and the whole.
We don't need
shit.
this.
It's just long.
That's for
standing
you.
up, sitting
standing,
down,
to sitting, to
up,
standing, to
and-
sitting.
I don't need your shitty bread.
Your styrofoam circle.
What is this,
Body of Christ.
dude? There was
Styrofoam circle. Dude.
There was so we had like when I did first communion when I was a kid, like they started with the styrofoam, like that little
Yeah,
wafer
little-
thing.
yep.
But then we had this priest. He was the fucking man. He actually used to get a fucking loaf of bread,
Yeah, that's
They used to
what
give you like cubes of bread.
a
Yeah.
little sip of wine, bro.
a church that I haven't been to in a while does that though. It's like they
Bread.
actually have real
Real bread.
loaves of bread.
Yeah,
For
that's
co-
good
when
bread,
they do
dude.
Communion. Yeah.
Remember being a kid getting like a little sip of wine with the fucking bread. I'm like, yeah, I ain't mad at this.
I ain't mad at this. Have you guys seen the movie Terrifier? You know what I'm talking about?
I started to watch the first one.
It's fucking super gory.
I heard it's
Yes.
the most goriest shit ever.
I
Like
started-
maybe ever.
because we watched. It was what is it called? All Hallows Eve is
That's like the first one,
movie,
right?
But it's like a prequel. It's like the Terrifier is a character in it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Art.
then,
Art the
and then
clown
Art
or
the
whatever.
clown, and then he becomes like an actual, like they did like a spin-off type of
Okay.
thing, right? So I finally watched some of the first one. It is fucking. It's so bad acting. It's like a B movie, but
Is it?
it's so fucking gory. It's like
There's a lot of titties in it.
there's a couple sets.
Couple seconds.
I always feel like in all those like super gory like slasher movies, always a set tits.
It's always
I mean, like that's like it's like a go to.
Yeah.
You gotta have
You
it.
gotta offset the goriness.
Yeah, it's like all right, listen, we're gonna show you some tits, and then we're gonna fucking cut this fucking bitch up.
Well, this is the thing. Like when you,
Like,
when
damn
you-
it, why you cutting her up?
do you want me to tell you what happens in the
I'm
first one?
not gonna watch any of them.
Well,
So, yeah.
they have the girl, like he finally, these two girls are together. Obviously, they're together throughout the whole movie. Of course, he captures the dumb blonde, and he captures the other one and like ties her to a chair. And then he goes like this to like a curtain because he doesn't speak.
Yeah.
He's a clown.
Yeah,
you know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So he takes down the curtain, and there's a chick just in her underwear. Her titties are out. She's upside down, strapped, to each corner, right? And he's like, like this. So then he goes behind her, and he grabs a fucking rusty ass saw, and then he rips off her underwear, and he saws her all the way.
Dude, I don't need to see that.
Exactly.
Holy shit!
It was gory as fuck. I heard that now there's 3, right?
Yeah,
There's 3 in
the
the
one
theaters.
just came
One's
out.
coming
And I
Yeah.
heard people were fucking leaving puking and shit. I'm like,
Yo.
yeah, how do you top that? Like, it was fucking like you're.
I kind of want to see some of the scenes.
First
to see if
of
I
all-
can watch it.
First of all, like the mutilation is always weird to me. Remember, I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
was like the Saw movies and shit like that. And you had to like mutilate yourself and
Yeah.
shit like that to survive. yeah, when you're fucking helpless like that, and somebody fucking, there's like, it's because you take yourself there. You're like, oh my god.
He's sawing her from the fucking pussy down to her head.
Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
It makes her friend watch.
Did you ever see Bone Tomahawk?
Yes.
I heard it. I've never seen it though.
It's a really good western. Not gonna lie, like just like the whole.
That's the way at the end,
end.
like when they threw that, like
Yeah.
the last 20 minutes of this movie.
It's
fucking
it's hard.
insane.
All right, tell me.
It's hard to watch. Like, all right, so the whole
It's from 2016, so if they haven't watched it, fuck all y'all.
Yeah, I want
You
to.
Fuck all y'all, get a grip.
Yeah.
So it's about it's a western, right? It's pretty cool too. You got what's his name? Fucking Jesus, I can't believe I fucking.
You have Arquette, you have Russell.
Russell. Yeah, Russell. Holy
Crowe?
shit! No, Russell. Fucking
Kurt Russell?
Kurt
Jesus
Russell.
Christ!
Russell.
My God.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell, the dude from Party of Five, whatever his fucking name is.
You have Arquette.
Yep.
He was the villain.
He was like the bad guy at the
first
beginning.
bad guy.
There's a bunch of really good actors.
You have the girl from Banshee.
Yes. Yeah.
Judy.
Okay.
Yeah. A bunch of really good actors in it.
Yeah.
Right. The guy from he was the guy from
He's from Insidious.
Yes.
I mean, no,
Jeez, that's the
not
movie.
Insidious.
yeah, he's Insidious. He was the guy. He was like the kid or like the main character.
The adult,
in Insidious,
right?
the
With
adult.
the couples, the husband and the couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Is it Insidious?
Insidious.
I never watched
It
it,
is.
and I won't.
It's 100%. It's
No,
Insidious.
it
It
can't
is.
be. Is it?
100% sure.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like I'm trying to tell you. I know.
Definitely Insidious.
Because they did a bunch
Yeah.
off of the tapes of that couple. That's a real couple.
No, you're thinking of The Conjuring.
That's the
Same
husband.
guy. Same guy.
The same guy.
But
Okay,
he was
that
the
guy
he
from
was
The
like,
Conjuring. Yeah.
He was the guy in Insidious. He was like the father in Insidious that he actually was the clairvoyant or the astral projector as he was a kid, when he was a kid.
Okay.
Okay.
Either way, he's in it. So his wife, he played like it's a western. His wife gets kidnapped by these really weird Indian tribe,
Okay.
right? And they're like brutal.
Okay.
They're fucking super brutal.
Yeah.
So him and this group of guys from the town, like the sheriff and like a couple guys, they all go out looking to go get her.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole bunch of shit that happens like leading up to that, and like them finding this cave that they lived in.
Okay.
But they're like these like crazy savage like Indian tribe. Like
Yeah.
they do like really fucked up shit.
Skinning people. and
Yeah. So
shit.
they're like,
Yeah.
what happened to the villain? And she was like, they ate him. And he's
Yeah.
like, what? He's like, they ate him.
Yeah, they're like cannibals. They fucking
Yeah.
have. It's like a group of men pretty much that run this tribe, and they have these blind.
Oh, the pregnant women?
Yeah, they were blind.
No arms, no
No
legs.
arms, no legs, blind, and just like pregnant all the time. That's how they. And if it was a female, they would do the same to that to them.
It was
or kill 'em.
insane,
Dude,
dude.
it was fucking nuts, right? But there's this one part where they kill this dude in front of them. Like they have him locked in these cages, and they kill this guy in front of them.
They
And
scalp him first.
They scalp him. They put this fucking bone down his throat and fucking knock it down his throat. Then flip him upside down
And spread his legs.
spread his legs, and chop him in half, like similar to like the Saw thing.
Similar to the Saw thing.
And it's all done like
Terrifying.
directly in front of him. Yeah, and you're like, the whole time you're just like,
Yeah, like the Saw is like this. You know what I mean? And the other one's chopping.
yeah,
Like,
God.
yeah, it's fucking
Damn,
sick.
it's fucking crazy, but really good movie.
Like I said, the last 20 minutes of like you were watching and you're like, when the fuck does this just get scary? Because it was recommended like horror, like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And you're like, when does it? It's just like a western. Like these
Right.
guys are just trying to fucking rescue some chick. And then it fucking that last 20 minutes was like, whoa. And that whole whistle thing where the fucking
yeah,
they would
they can't speak.
Would they put somebody else's windpipe in their own windpipe?
I don't know. I don't know exactly
Because it
how-
had like teeth and shit.
Yeah.
Like it was he cut it out of some dude.
So when they scream, it makes this crazy loud.
It's like a shriek.
like
yeah.
shriek.
Yeah.
What? Yo, these
So the dude like figured it out and he would call them. He'd be like, "Wah!" And they would fucking come.
Yeah, I always would say when I like movies like this, like the crazy concepts, I'm like, we gotta start looking at these writers and directors real crazy. Like, it's y'all the motherfuckers that are thinking of this shit and writing.
Yeah,
for it.
because
Like,
they have like you said, like, they think of them as savages, like in
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But they also had almost like an alien quality
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
to it, you know what I mean? But then they explain that scream, like So you're like, are these fucking just humans or
Right, are they
Because they
people,
had
or-
tusks coming out of their
Yeah, like they put like
some
yeah,
of them had tusks, like but it looked like
Yeah.
it could be jewelry, like I don't know, it's fucking
It was
weird.
nuts.
Holy shit.
But it was
good.
wild. Bone
So that,
Tomahawk.
that
Bone
same director
Tomahawk.
did Brawl in Cell Block 99 with Vince Vaughn, which is fucking
I've never seen that movie.
super brutal too.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, he gets like locked up.
Sound like some Rob Zombie type shit.
Rob Zombie's a little.
But
he's
he's
not that
even a little bit
gory,
more like
right?
he's not as bad. Honestly.
No.
I don't think.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he does those like he did like House
The
of
clown.
Thousand
The clown
Corpses.
was in Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah, he was in the beginning. Yeah,
Yeah, he was in the beginning.
yeah. He's in a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
like a bunch of like kind of like those.
He's a fucking creepy looking.
he's always like
dude.
a cameo type of dude.
Yeah.
You know, he is creepy looking.
If you know, you know. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, that type of shit. But
So, yeah, he did Cell Block. He did Drag Across Concrete. That's like Mel Gibson and Kurt Russell again, I think.
yeah, I think that takes place in like a car for a long time, right? Is that the one?
They're like detectives, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brawl in Cell Block 99. I just rewatched it again. I was like, I gotta watch this again. It's fucking cool. Because it's like it's about this dude. Like this dude, he was a boxer, kind of growing up, and like kind of like down on his luck, becomes a fucking drug dealer. To kind of like supplement. He was trying to be straight, and then couldn't do it. Became a drug dealer. Deal went bad. And like the cartel fucking, I think, kidnaps his wife, his pregnant wife. And they're pretty much like, you got to go into this other, you got to go and to like to this other jail. Like you got to get put into this other jail and kill this fucking guy, or we're gonna. I think this happened. Yeah, and kill this guy, or we're gonna kill your wife and abort your fucking child in front. Like kind of like it was like a super fucking another
Yeah,
like super
something
brutal
crazy,
thing. But he ends up killing the fucking he ends up killing like the cartel guy in the fucking jail. And then his friend ends up like saving his wife somehow. It's this crazy fucking
It's a
story.
lot, yeah.
It's good though. It's good though.
Okay.
But it's really
Brutal.
brutal.
Like throughout the movie, it's brutal.
It's just brutal throughout the whole
brutal,
entire.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
breaking fucking people's arms and fucking like like doing all this crazy shit. But the fighting, like watching Vince Vaughn, it's so fucking bad. Like the way because he fights so bad, but it's so brutal. I'm like, that would never happen.
Right.
That's
Right.
impossible.
He's also like 6'7", so it's like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, he's big.
But it's good. It's a good movie because you're just like it's a good movie. So,
You got to take it for what it's worth.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
It's
Like,
a good movie. You know?
like if you see Rocky, nobody boxes like that.
Right. Dude, it's the most craziest shit ever.
Craziest shit ever.
You know the craziest fighting like martial arts movie I've ever seen? You guys have seen The Raid 2?
Yes.
Bro, do you remember that?
Choreography is insanity.
I've
The
never
Raid?
yeah, The Raid
Raid.
2. Part 2 is the one. So
like
The
part
Raid
two.
2 Redemption.
He's like,
Bro, because 2 is like 2.
you ever seen The Fuzz? When he was like, do you want to watch? He was like, what do you want to watch? Point Break or Bad Boys 2? Because he's like, Bad Boys 2 is way better than 1. Everybody knows that.
It is.
And he was like, oh, I don't know, whichever one you wanna watch tonight. He goes, no. Which one do you want to watch first? He's like, we're gonna watch both of them. Dude, The Fuzz is like a great
It is a
British
movie, yeah.
British dry comedy movie.
it?
It's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, you've never seen Bad Boys 2? But it's funny
you guys see
because
the
he
newest
said
one?
like part 2. Like you're so specific. The
Yeah,
Raid.
yeah,
Raid
yeah.
2.
You gotta watch
Not
part
The
2.
Raid, The Raid 2. Not The Raid.
Yeah, the choreography in that was nuts.
Insane.
Yeah.
I've never seen that much fighting in a movie. It's so much, and the fighting scenes are long as shit. I'm like, these are guys that know shit that they made
Made a
actors
movie.
just for this one movie.
Yeah.
Like you can see, like I'm like, okay, they didn't learn all this just for this movie. This looks like this is years
Yeah.
Yeah.
of, you know what I mean, of training and shit.
All that kung fu shit, man.
Dude, when I first saw Fist of Legend, you remember Jet Li and Fist of
Yeah.
Legend?
Yeah.
That shit was fucking crazy. Like those fight scenes were insane.
What was that shitty movie he did with Aaliyah?
All of them.
What was the movie?
Die. Fuck.
And then she did a song.
Romeo.
Right?
Romeo must
Romeo
die.
Must die.
Yeah.
Like, something.
I was right there.
I'm
as
like,
soon as I
die.
Yeah, I'm
Romeo
like,
must die.
Yeah.
Romeo must die.
Wasn't DMX in there too?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Rest in peace
Yeah.
to the dog.
And Aaliyah.
Shitty movie.
And
yeah,
yeah,
I know, right?
Aaliyah.
Jet Li's the only one alive. I'm like, fuck him.
So many crazy.
But dude, Fist of Legend was when he was, that was like in China made, and fucking those guys were. Oh,
Yeah.
It was fucking wild.
Well, that
Some
era-
of those fucking scenes were long as fuck too.
That whole era of like kung fu was fucking crazy with like Sonny Chiba and all those fucking dudes. Like, that was fucking nuts, man. Those movies were crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like Shogun's Assassin. Like it's so funny. Like, I didn't really get into it until I started listening to Wu Tang.
Yeah, of course.
Because once you start, I'm like, what the fuck is this? All this shit from?
Shaolin shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you
Like,
start watching, like,
When I was little,
yep.
my father was famous.
He was the greatest samurai in the empire.
Do you know what movie I love, bro? It was like a kung fu kind of, but not really. And it was like it's nothing authentic, but fucking Bloodsport, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
Bloodsport is like
What a
that's
fucking
like the
great movie.
classic of fucking.
Dude,
Of course.
that movie is legendary.
Oh my
Knock
God.
Su Cow.
No, that was Kickboxer.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
My bad.
White Warrior.
Yeah, what the fuck is
The White Warrior,
Bloodsport?
Naksu Cow.
Bloodsport. I was gotta get the name of the fucking
Kumite?
What's the Kumite? Yeah, that's what I was like. That was the Kumite, right?
Kumite.
Was
that's
that
right.
Bloodsport?
Yeah, Kumite
That
was
was.
Bloodsport.
That was
Yep.
Bloodsport. Kickboxer was the one that I was talking about.
Yeah,
the Naksu
Naksu
Cow.
Where he was like, yeah, he was the White Warrior.
Yeah.
He beat Tung Po.
The Kumite.
Kung Po.
Tung Po.
Kumite. The fucking dude from Nerds was in it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fucking. He was a football player. That dude. What the fuck was his name?
I can't remember the name to save my life, but he fucking tied his fucking headband around his knee and
Yep.
shit. Oh, it was like such a fucking
You are next.
so disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
It's so fucking.
It's like I break your friend.
It's you have to. I wonder if like this generation can appreciate the cheesiness.
I don't think so.
The thing is that they were done. They weren't trying to be cheesy.
Right.
It was just.
It was just
That was
time.
totally serious.
It was
It was just that time, bro. That's all they had.
so you have to appreciate like the
Yeah.
the cheesiness. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's so
all the movies, all those kung fu, all those like fucking karate movies,
No, yeah.
the shit that all that stuff that came out, like like The Last Dragon, like that was totally serious.
one of my favorite fucking things.
And you go back and watch like
Barry
fucking Big
Gordy.
Trouble in Little China. It was totally serious. Like these movies, like it wasn't a joke. These people thought they were making art, and they did.
And now, yeah, they did.
did.
And
They
you
kinda-
loved
they
it.
really
like
did.
when I was little, loved it. Like I thought it was
Full-grown
serious.
adults
Like,
loved it too because
Yes.
this is what
This
what
is what it
movies
was.
were.
This is what
Exactly. It was
dog.
ridiculous. It was an escape. It
Yeah.
was like nothing. That the shit would never fucking happen.
It's
Right.
the same thing as us going back and watching movies from the 50s and the 60s.
Yo.
You watch it, you're like, this is fucking
You're like,
stupid.
this is garbage.
What
What
is
is
this?
this? Right.
Like,
But
oh,
you
we're going
have
to the
to-
picture show.
But you have to appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this sucks.
As long as you appreciate it for what it is, it's
What movie did I watch?
It's great. I have
Some Like It Hot.
Last Dragon DVDs over there somewhere. I have it.
Something like it hot.
Some Like It Hot.
I never watched
It
it.
had
think I've
Marilyn
ever seen
Monroe. It had those they had the dudes from fucking I think the same guys from Grumpy Old Men. Like
I forget their name, but I know who you're talking about. But go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't think Walter Matthau was in it, but I think the other guy was Lemon.
John,
Is
is it John?
Maybe something like that. I think that was him.
Don.
But dude, it was. I remember watching that movie because I remember like seeing like pictures of like that Marilyn Monroe and everything like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, she's pretty this night. I watched that movie. I was like, oh no, I get it. Dude, she is
Beautiful.
fucking gorgeous, dude. I was like, what? And like her acting and everything. I'm like, oh my god, like this, like she was the OG dime. You know what I mean, like I was like, I get it now.
Yeah.
But the movie, I was like, this fucking movie sucks. What the fuck am I watching? Fucking awful.
This movie sucks. Where's she?
Story sucks. The whole everything, the way everything's done.
But you
it's
got
like,
it. But
yes,
you got
I
the
get it.
allure of
yeah,
her.
I get it. And I
all
get
that
the whole
stuff.
thing, like what they were trying to do, like the movie. It was entertainment, man.
Right.
You know, this is what entertainment was.
Yeah.
Just like fucking, Big Trouble in Little China was entertainment for me. You know, it was ridiculous. Like, absolutely
never
fucking
saw it.
ridiculous.
You never saw Big Trouble in Little.
Oh,
dude.
that's your
Sorry.
assignment for this week.
All right, I'll watch it.
You have to. It is.
Where is it?
so
Is it on
good.
something?
Oh,
Is
it's
it
gotta be on like
Gotta
Prime
be
and
on
shit.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
One of these
It is
streaming services.
100% worth the $4 to rent that fucking movie.
All right.
Dude, it's so fun to watch.
Eat an edible
But
and
you
watch
have,
that movie.
You have to appreciate
Yeah.
exactly. You have to appreciate the corniness.
Yep. It's so corny, but so great. Dude, Kurt Russell
Yeah.
is so awesome in it.
And
So
what's her
great.
name? The chick from Sex and the City.
Oh,
I forget her real name. Mannequin.
yeah. She's
Sex and
fuck.
the City.
Said her fucking. I can't
I can't
her fucking
remember,
names
but she
anymore.
was so like I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world in
Yeah.
that fucking movie. But also,
It's me, Gracie Law.
she still like is a good looking older woman.
Is she?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her since Sex in the City.
Yeah, she's still a good looking woman. It's crazy.
Freaking.
I was trying to see if there's any good movies out now.
Oh, I thought you were looking her up to see who her name. I forget her
how about
fucking name, but all those movies were great. Like I said, they just have like an impact, you know. Like when you're a kid,
When you're a kid,
you know?
like this is like you're growing up watching this stuff, and you're like, oh, like this is fucking cool.
and it
But-
takes you back.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
like
I mean?
nostalgic for us, especially. You know?
Exactly. Like I was like, I thought this was so cool. You know what I mean?
Superman is back out, the fucking original one with Christopher Reeve.
It's on.
Yeah.
It's in the theaters.
Yeah, Superman. Oh wait, Superman: The Christopher Reeve Story.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's different.
It's got 98% from the audience and 99% from.
Well, it's a
Tomatoes.
true story. That dude, fucking
What a crazy.
just
way
like
to go
remember
out.
Chris Rock was like the world's fucked up. Like Superman can't walk. Like it's fucking crazy.
Yo,
It was a joke, but it was fucking true. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, like you would never fucking
He
think.
fell off a
dude.
horse or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
His family lived in Princeton.
yeah.
I think they still have the house in Princeton.
Oh,
It's like
yeah?
right by the Hun School.
His
Yeah.
wife passed
Really?
away from
Yeah.
cancer like 3 years after he did. Fucking terrible. Those kids.
Not surprised. That's fucked up.
Yeah, no, it's just fucking like I said, tragic. Fucking.
Dude, my boy just fell out of. Speaking of somebody falling and getting. Because he didn't. So wait, did he die from that or did he get paralyzed?
He got paralyzed. He lived for
Right.
a while, but
He
he was
lived
all
for a
fucked
while,
up.
But
right?
he was fucked.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like his shit was shutting down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that type of like the amount of trauma his fucking body went through.
Yeah.
I think that was just like a matter of time.
Yeah.
He literally could only move his mouth, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he
that's
like
Yeah, I remember that
he was
now. I remember.
completely fucking paralyzed.
Yeah.
completely.
From the neck down.
Neck down.
Yeah. Ugh. Don't let me fucking go.
Yeah, put a
Dude's-
pillow over my fucking face.
Yep.
Supposedly with this with Elon and what's the shit? The
Neuralink.
Yeah, they're supposed to be able to when they advance it more and perfect it, like paralysis won't even exist anymore.
Remember, it's all electric, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's all
Yeah.
electric.
Right. It's just sending signals. Like your
signals.
body, your brain can't send signals to your limbs to move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just he can like I
You
guess,
make them communicate.
right.
That's
That's
fucking
Crazy.
crazy.
That's
think-
all that is. Like it's just that affects your life like that just because your brain just can't send a simple signal. Like how we're easily just move like this. That's,
Yeah.
Every time we move, that's a signal.
So imagine that.
It's like a cable being severed. Like if I severed this cable right now, you can't hear me anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that. It's fucking-
Wild.
So imagine that teamed up with like an advanced stem cell fucking therapy where like
Oh,
you're
dude.
rebuilding the spinal cord.
I can't wait till America jumps on board with that shit.
They won't ever.
You don't
unless
think so?
unless listen up, motherfuckers. Unless you fucking allow fucking RFK and fucking and I hate then Trump and all those fucking guys to come in here and fucking completely redo this healthcare system so it's not a let's keep these people fucking sick and keep dumping drugs into them
Right.
system. This is what needs to
America
happen.
healthy again, bro.
Yeah. And I hate to be
that's-
political like that, but it's the fucking truth, man. Because the other side ain't gonna do it.
No.
They're all fucking bought and sold by these motherfuckers.
Right.
That's what it is.
That's actually something I wanted to talk about. I almost forgot. I'm glad you said that.
The Casey and Callie.
Yeah, and then they have. Do you guys follow the Food Babe on Instagram? Follow her.
Food Bay.
I know.
Fruit
name's
Babe?
not cool. Food Babe.
Food babe.
Her name is Vani Hari. So she's got like 2 million followers. She was a food blogger. Basically, like she was exposing. She like since like 2010. I didn't know she like that she was popular that far back, but she did wrote a blog post back in like 2012 that exposed Chick-fil-A's all the chemicals and shit that they had in their food, and she got them to go like their chicken to be like antibiotic free, even though it's still shit. They still had a lot of shit in it. But bro, she's known for having these petitions where she's got enough people to sign. They get so much attention. Like she did one for Kraft in 2013 where she had like 50,000 people sign a petition in like 2 days, and Kraft fucking like within a month removed all the fucking artificial food dyes from everything that they make. Like she's been doing this shit for years. Now she has so in 2015, Kellogg's was they had given that their word that by 2018 they would not have any artificial dyes or anything like that in their cereals anymore. Of course, they lied. They came out with more cereals that fucking had the same
Worse
dangerous,
shit.
yeah, all shit linked to cancer and shit. And obviously, we know they push this shit on kids.
Yeah.
And so she has 300 and something thousand signatures now on this petition. I'll send you guys a link so you can sign it. And she's actually going to fucking, this chick is a gangster, yo. She's her, I think, Callie and Casey Means and a bunch of other food activists and shit. And they don't know. They're trying to get RFK and Trump to join. I think it's tomorrow morning. She's going to go to Kellogg's headquarters with as many people that can come with her and try to get a meeting with them and deliver this fucking petition with 300,000 signatures to try to get a meeting to see if they can fucking keep their word now. Like, this chick don't fucking play, dude.
Dude.
That's 1% of the population of the United States.
Yeah.
Crazy.
How did you get them to do that? Like, you know what I mean? But it's, you know, like you go to Europe and you don't feel like shit when you eat.
That's-
Like, it's
she's-
because they keep bad shit out of fucking food. Like,
Bro, that's the big thing she's focused on. It's
The
mainly
700 things.
So the
Uh,
Fruit Loops is in Canada and Europe for their food coloring to color the Fruit Loops. They use like watermelon and like blueberry juice and shit like that. Here, it's a bunch of fucking dangerous dyes and
Yeah.
shit. And she's been doing these presentations where like she's in front of Congress, she's showing the difference.
Yep.
Because they've done studies that, of course, the brighter something looks to kids, the more apt they are to want it.
Yeah.
So not only are they putting these dangerous chemicals in the, you know, these dangerous chemicals in the cereals, they're looking at studies to purposely do it. It's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
they're just an oversight.
Yeah.
No, they're looking to do this shit because they don't give a fuck. They're just looking at profit.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, dude. So she's got the whole fucking crew, all the biggest influencers on the fucking on IG, like the food activists like her and shit. They're all meeting tomorrow and walking. They're meeting at this spot that's like a mile or half a mile away from Kellogg's headquarters, and they're all like thousands of them just gonna walk up to the fucking front door.
Good.
Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we can do this shit with so many things, bro, if we just get united, bro. Like, we can do this shit with so many things, man. We have the power in numbers in this country, bro. Like,
Just, yeah.
And this is actually one of the things I wanted to bring up, because I thought about it after our last conversation.
Yeah.
Was, all right, like you look at what the dock workers did, right? You look at what these people are doing right now. How many people do you think within that group disagree with each other about fucking abortion?
All of them. Like,
many.
it's probably half and half.
So
just
many.
You
like
know
the
what? You
fucking
think they're
war.
talking about that?
No.
This is the whole point.
this is the point. Exactly.
That's the whole point. Is that like,
Common enemy, man.
yes,
Put the bullshit aside.
it doesn't matter. You need
Right.
in order to
Unless-
accomplish things, a very specific thing, which is maybe getting paid more, making sure your food is safe. You got to stop fucking looking at things that don't fucking have anything to do with it and being like, well, if I disagree with you on this, I can't help you with this.
Right.
Why?
Right.
Yeah.
Why?
She's,
You want this too, right? Cool. All right. That doesn't fucking matter. I don't give a shit what your background is. I don't give a shit what your skin color is. I don't give a fuck about any of that. You like to fuck dudes? Awesome. I love
It's always-
pussy.
It's always
Yeah.
your go-to.
You know, like it's like who gives a shit?
I get it.
yeah.
Who fucking cares?
Right. Because, like you said, there's going to be so many, that group of people is going to be so diverse that
Yes.
are going to link up and meet.
And they're gonna
go
accomplish something
for
together.
a common goal that everyone cares about.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you are. You care about your kids being safe. That's it.
100%.
That's it. You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
who gives a fuck that?
Yep.
And it's a shame that, I know I've seen a little bit of what's happening because the right seems to be embracing this shit more. Like,
Which is
with the whole-
crazy.
which is crazy.
Which is
'cause,
crazy.
like,
you never thought.
Yeah.
it's the
we're in a
safety of
bizarre
our
world.
children. Jesus Christ! Like,
But
now that's politicized.
We're giving
now.
these corporations so much as far as like tax cuts and shit. Why can't you fucking do the right things
and I think
and
that,
keep that shit going?
right.
You can keep profits up and fucking, you know what I mean, and keep fucking, make shit healthy. Like you
Yeah.
said, there are ways.
Yeah.
You don't
Bro.
have to fucking be a complete piece of shit to make money.
Well, did you listen to any of that podcast?
Which one?
Callie and Casey Means?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, listen to
They
that
go,
shit.
they go, yeah, you have to listen because they go into it. He's like, it's so, this is all
Get chills, bro.
so well insulated.
Yep.
Like, so all these different things are so well siloed and insulated that
Yep.
nothing ever gets done. And it just keeps getting worse because of the way that they insulate themselves from prosecution,
Yes.
from plausible deniability,
Yeah.
having all this deniability on it. And the reward is money.
Yeah.
So it's like you're
Shocker.
insulating yourself from any kind of penalty,
Yeah.
and in doing that, your reward is going to be more money.
Everybody wins.
Of course, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course, you're going to do it.
And then-
It's
Yeah.
just human nature to do it.
Right. It's incentivized.
The problem is the people who are supposed to be fucking looking out for your best interests aren't at all.
yeah, because they're bought too.
Yeah.
It's like the people that aren't supposed to be bought and sold once they're bought, like the FDA is.
Yeah. 90% of their money comes from the food industry.
Yeah.
90% of the medical research on fucking like
Comes from pharma.
comes from pharma.
It's like,
Of course they're going to
of
fucking
course,
push this
everything
shit
is
through.
fucked. Yeah.
This is you allow this to happen. Like the people who are supposed to be these regulatory bodies
Are sponsored by
Are
the
sponsored by
people
the fucking-
who can
the enemy.
profit from their fucking results. Yeah.
literally
Exactly.
sponsored by the enemy.
But like you said, you can say, what'd you just say? You said these companies, you don't have to be a piece of shit to make money, right? And they will move. And this chick is single-handedly showing. I just found all of this out about her last night because I've been following her for a while, but she had posted something, with the link to the petition to sign it, and then you hit the link, it shows all of her accomplishments and shit.
Yeah.
So I was reading, I'm like, this chick is single-handedly, and I'm sure it's not just her. She's starting it though, and then she's gathering more people.
Yeah.
I'm like, she single-handedly wrote an article about the dangers of this, that, and the other, and she's getting crap, like multi-billion-dollar. They're just like, okay, yeah, we can. They just don't do it because they have no pressure on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Like you get 300,000 people, and then she's got all these massive influencers, not just the food influencers. She's got people. She's posting it, like all the people that are reposting her link about the fucking artificial dyes and shit, and they're all writing their own posts as like actors, and not just actors, but people that have influence.
Yeah.
So it's like,
So it's
When
like a
you-
web. This shit grows.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, all right, you got 300,000 signatures,
Yeah.
but each of those people told
there you go.
another fucking 100,000 people.
Right. Right.
And who knows
Yeah.
where that
dude,
should
so-
reach out? Where are we at?
130.
Nah, we're still good.
Hour and a half.
So
Yeah, man. I don't know. I hate that because I was watching her. She posted last night about she had an interview with Charlie Kirk, and I'm like, what's crazy? Anyone that sees, there's a chunk of people that will just hear him talking first and will just turn it off.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
won't even give her a chance. You know what I mean, to speak, because I know you're going to fucking agree with what she says if you just can get past your hate for the other side. It's like, just listen, bro.
And the funniest part about Charlie Kirk is like you listen to him, like he's
I know.
the reason they hate him is because he's so good at explaining his
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
side
same
of it.
reason they
Right.
hate everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Right.
the
Because
same
he's-
reason they hate fucking what's his name, the Jewish kid, the one that talks real fast and
Ben
fucking
Shapiro.
sniper,
No, Shapiro.
Dave Shapiro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody that has real facts behind what they say, they don't like.
Yeah.
And they can back
Like,
it
yeah,
up.
but I don't like that. That sounds racist.
Yeah.
That's an
As I
emotion.
said, that's why Charlie
It's
Kirk
like-
makes you be specific. Be
Right.
specific.
Be specific.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
How
like-
am I racist? What have I ever said it's racist?
Know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't just fucking say shit that you heard somewhere. Just
Yeah,
know
this-
what the fuck you're talking about.
He actually had this girl on. I saw like a clip. He was at obviously a campus, but he was talking about abortion because he loves, they love talking about that because that's the only thing that fucking matters in the fucking world apparently. And he literally, this girl she didn't know what to fucking say, and like she just sat there. He's like, just go home and think about that.
Yeah.
Go home and think about because she was just sitting there like, fuck, and everyone's like laughing. He's like, don't laugh at her.
Right.
Like, that's
right.
not what I'm here to do. Don't fucking laugh at
I'm
her.
not here to embarrass her.
dude.
Brave. Like, she's brave for coming up in here and saying. And
I'm here to
talking.
make you think.
Yes,
Yeah.
Right.
she's like, go home. He's like, listen, you don't have to answer me. He's like, go home and think about it.
Yeah.
Think about what I just said. Because you could see like the world, the wheel is turning. And she's like, fuck, my logic is imploding on itself.
Right. Because I don't have any.
Because there's no logic.
It's
to it.
emotion.
He's like, go home and think about that. That's why I think the way I think.
Yeah.
And she was just like, and it's crazy because it actually, like, even me, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm pretty liberal when it comes, like, I'm just like, I don't give a shit about abortion because I'm not going to get one.
Right.
But like, I can have an opinion on it.
Right.
Yeah,
Of course
yeah.
you can.
And the way he laid it out, I was like, wow, fuck.
Yeah.
That really makes you think.
Yeah. Dude.
From a moral standpoint, like what it is, but I think I fucking say that I can actually play it if you want, but it was like, wow, I'm like, this man
Yeah.
is super fucking smart because he really does. He dives deep into it
Yeah.
and he's, I don't know. It really makes you think a lot. He makes you think.
Yeah.
And that's all you want, man. That's all you want. You want someone that stimulates
Yeah.
Not fucking dumbs you down and be like, oh,
Yeah.
are you mad?
Right. Presenting in different
You should
perspectives.
be mad about
and
this.
Make you say, oh, damn, I never thought about that like that. Do I agree with it? And just think, like you said, like
Yeah.
he said, just go home and think about it.
Yep.
See, just see how you feel. Think.
If you still feel the same way,
Right.
why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be able to explain why.
Got to be able to explain why.
And most of them can't. That's
Most
the
of them
problem.
can't.
Like, I don't know. This is the way I feel.
Getting
Like,
back
okay, well,
to,
then that's not a logical fucking stance.
right.
That's it.
You can't hold that stance.
Yeah. You can. You can still
I
have
mean,
it.
you can.
You can still
Right.
have it. You can still have your opinion. He's like, but there's no logic behind it.
Right.
There's no, like, besides emotion.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing behind it besides emotion. You just feel that way. You know, so that's what we need. So it's not a good argument.
No.
This is not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
Question for you guys. So, getting back to Elon, I don't know if you guys saw on social media, he's got his new robot that's supposed to like help.
That's not motherfucking bartending. Slow as fuck.
Right.
He
Slow
even
as-
posed for a selfie.
Yeah.
Because there's time for that.
Of course.
But like, I feel like like that shit can fuck off. Like because they're saying, oh, it can do this, it can do chores and do this and do that. I personally,
starts.
like, I kind of made a joke, right? Like because I posted it and I was like, imagine if this thing, for whatever technological reason that none of us understand, like just started choking you, right? Like imagine, and you're not stronger than it, and then you fucking end up like dying like that. And I'm not saying that's an extreme example, but I'm just not ready, and maybe I will be later. Maybe the shit will become so normal that I'm like, all right, I guess. But as of right now, I am super uncomfortable with that. Having a fucking full-size human robot humanoid thing.
I love the memes that come out. Like they had like it was like when you want your new Tesla robot to give you your 8th hand job of the day, and it was like Will Smith chasing the fucking robot on iRobot.
I love that.
That's what you got.
So fucking funny, dude.
Your 8th hand job of the day. He's fucking
Well, we were jacking
chasing
me
him
off.
his set. Fucking.
Come over here and jack me off.
I'd want one that has like a face, like someone's face I really don't like on it. So I
Why?
just punch it.
Oh Jesus! You
come
wanna-
here.
You want to
Break your
abuse your
hand?
robot?
Yeah. He can take it.
Robot abuse.
Your hand can't take it.
Yeah,
That
probably
fucking
not.
thing is fucking.
Yeah.
You imagine that
Put a boxing
time?
glove on.
We'll hopefully be dead by then. But when these fucking robots start to get rights,
Bro,
That's the
the
Matrix,
left
dude.
will do it
that's
immediately.
That's
You ever seen the
progression.
Animatrix?
They would give it right to
The
them.
Animatrix? No, I've never seen.
Ever seen that?
Animatrix.
I've never seen it.
It's the Animatrix is like it's done by a bunch of different animators, and it's pretty much the prequel to the Matrix, like how it all started.
Okay.
So it's a bunch of different animators telling these stories about how this all happened. And that was one of those, like one of like the rights thing.
The robots
Like, yeah, I was
getting rights.
like, yeah, what the fuck are we talking about? dude?
Insane.
He
Because
did-
they're slaves. Like if you really think about it, they're slaves,
Yeah.
right? That's what they would
Yeah,
be.
right.
You know?
Correct.
That's what
They would be.
they'd be slaves.
They get all your tasks done.
Yep. And at some point, what do we consider consciousness?
Yo.
What do we consider the soul?
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
actually in iRobot.
Yeah,
Like
that
what it-
was.
you know, that was the whole thing. Like he's like, what is it about like when you put a bunch of fucking robots together, they huddle together they all huddle together.
Yeah.
Like it's like, what do we consider a soul? What is a soul? Because a soul, like to us, like
See, this shit can fuck off.
people want to like imagine it's some kind of like divine thing that comes from the universe.
But he was
right?
so
But-
speaking against it too, which is fucking weird that he keeps advancing AI. Like right, like
Yeah.
he's the one saying that like you really should be careful. We
Yeah.
should slow down the progression. He's like, hey, it's this robot that can do everything.
Right, right.
I can't bartend for shit. We're safe for a little while. That was pretty funny. I actually commented on that. Oh, I gotta read. I gotta read it because it was actually good. It was one of my better ones. Not gonna lie.
One of your better comments.
I came through.
SpaceX is just some first time in history shit.
Yeah,
You see that?
Yeah.
With the rocket?
The rocket, yeah,
Yeah,
landing,
Yeah, it's the first time ever. So they can reuse the rocket. Like,
yeah.
most
So
powerful rocket ever made.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this, so like this dude was like he was doing like the review on the
Robot
on the robot.
bartender.
He's like, yeah, I think I'm pretty safe. This and that. I'm like, I had a girl last night ask me, what do you have in a packed bar? This polite ass robot is going to literally list everything he can make instead of saying the correct answer, which was what I said. No patience for you, and walk away. Get to the next person. They don't got that, dude.
No,
Right.
They don't
They
have
never
a
will have
sense of
that. No.
urgency. They don't
Unless
have
it's
fucking-
unless it's programmed into me to be a dick.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, let me program that motherfucker. Like, what happens in this situation? Oh, I'll tell you what happens.
Dude, it's
No
it's all,
patience
it's
for
all
you.
logic.
You call him a crumb and walk away.
Yeah, I don't think it's a. I think we're safe for a while.
Yeah.
No, we're definitely good. We're good.
Yeah.
They're
least
a
where I
novelty.
like
That's going to be a novelty thing.
It
Just
is.
like there's the one.
They'll be on cruise ships
Out in
and
Vegas.
shit
In
like
cruise ships,
that.
yeah, they're on
Yeah.
cruise ships.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
But like I said, like you still, unless you're speaking. So I think the one in Vegas, like you actually have to go up to a fucking like a kiosk and put in what you want, and it makes it.
That's
and it makes it
corny.
and gives it to you.
That's corny. That
Yeah,
don't
you ever
count.
seen people in fucking Wawa trying to figure out the fucking menu?
Yeah.
They're fucking morons.
The screens. Yeah, that's what
Every
I'm
single
saying.
person who should not use self
They all
checkout
do it.
lines
Yeah.
uses self checkout.
Yeah.
It's always the idiots.
Did you see
It
that
is.
thing?
Oh,
That,
that sounds fucking
that thing.
good.
I commented on the. It's like it's not a robot, but it's like it looks like a sphere, and it has those cups that fill in from the bottom.
Yeah.
But you can put it has 6 different chambers where you can put liquors and juices and stuff.
Okay.
And it'll mix the drink for you, right?
yeah.
And at the end, he's like, "Imagine being at your party," and I was like, "You still got to fucking ice the ice the drink, lame." It'll be like
Lame.
after you made the drink, you're like, "Here you go." Fuck out of here.
That's so true.
all that
dude.
shit. Yeah, there's
Lame.
there's all that. You see the ones you can actually stick the bottles of booze in.
Yeah.
And then hit a button and it's
Yeah.
like
It's so
rum and
dumb.
Coke. I'm like, bro, I looked it up. It was like $500 for that thing. That's
It's so stupid.
I'm like, you're gonna spend $500 not to mix a rum and Coke
Yeah,
together?
come on. Like,
It's so dumb.
how much of a piece of shit
You're
are
not solving real issues,
No,
man.
this is
Like,
not a this is
No.
a non-issue.
It's dumb. It's dumb. It's
what
stupid
happens
that
in
you worked
America.
on that. And that's the thing.
America,
These
yeah.
companies will fucking falter. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, how many are you gonna fucking?
You're spending
sell?
$500 to make a shittier drink.
I can't
that you can
imagine
do-
what
you can
that
do for
thing
nothing.
costs. I didn't even look it up. I should have. What that thing costs that has the 6 different fucking chambers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
And then
about the
you
Tesla
you
robot.
tell them what you put in, and it tells you it gives you the menu of the cocktails it would make, which I thought was cool.
Okay.
Like that's a cool.
That is a
I'm
cool
sure that's an
feature.
app somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
we could put in a bunch of fucking liquors or
Right.
whatever, and juices, and see what you can come up with.
Yeah.
But
I like that actually.
yeah, but then like I said, I just thought that the icing thing was so funny. He was like, "Imagine this at a party. You got to grab it." I was like, "Yeah, you got to grab it and ice it yourself." Like it's fucking lame.
Yeah, stupid.
You're gonna spend what $1,000 on a fucking robot that can't even ice your fucking drink.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
The fuck out of here,
That
bro.
Tesla robot is like 30 grand or something like that.
Jesus. Everybody will be in debt with that shit, dude.
Oh, you just talk
Everybody
to
will
it?
finance it.
Yeah. Now, look, I saw.
Think
the,
think
I
about
guess if
this.
you're, like,
if
lonely.
you if you had a
Yesterday,
robot,
He said that Elon Musk was like, he can do things around the house.
if
with
you
it.
had
He
a
can be
ro-
your friend,
that's what I said. If you had a robot that could fucking mow your lawn, fucking do the dishes,
I would be scared
do
of
the
it.
laundry, do the fucking any meet with the plumber, anything.
Meet with the plumber. What's going on today?
Just be like, oh, I just got to take you down to the basement. You know what
I
I
would
mean?
just be afraid of it. That's my thing. I would be afraid that it would malfunction and like
Well, if it turns red, then you know it's bad. Just like iRobot.
I robot.
if it
Think
turns
it-
red,
think
it's
it turns
bad.
red, you know it's
Can you
bad.
imagine you forget that? Hey, you have that shit. You walk in the house, shit. You sit on the couch, and motherfucker just walk into the kitchen. You're like, what the fuck? And it's like, hi, Scott. Like, I'm like, yo, hey,
Get over here and let me punch you in the face. Come here.
You're like, and it comes
still
over,
want a fighting
it
robot.
comes over to you and then punches through your face.
That's what I like. It is like one to fucking like wrestle with and shit all day long.
Yeah, but you never know what those malfunctions are.
Fuck that, bro.
find
I
out.
don't trust it. I can't fuck with no Tesla.
Maybe I'll have
neither.
him go in the sauna with me.
Yeah,
Can he handle the heat?
the robot gets a thumbs down from us, the Tesla robots. So you guys
No
can
Tesla
keep that
humanoids
shit. But
here.
anyway, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab it
All right, we have been the Pouring Rain Podcast. I'm Bert,
up. Shaba.
Balls.
and we'll see you next time.
Holla.
Peace.
Instate conversation. Mr. Function, come off it, teach them all a lesson. Me say, when we fire drum and bass, how we mash up the place, how we tell them that the music.